Send her back.
Alrighty, welcome everyone to session 22 of Tooth and Claw. We are in the middle of combat, so I'll make it short, sweet, and simple. You guys decided to crash the economy of the Blood Games by entering the Blood Games and Tatiana placing a very large bet on you. Everybody, you met a very large tiefling lady named Matilda who seemed to have a thing for short creatures, and you entered the Blood Games. Most of the party putting most of their money, if not all of their money,
If I'm a
betting on
die,
themselves.
All of their money.
The odds started at 1 in 850 against the party. The current odds 1 942 against the party. The party signed a very questionable, fiendish contract against everyone's better judgment.
I think the
And
third
entered,
contract I've signed.
it's true, and entered the Blood Games. You guys survived the first round, a little banged up, but not too bad. Seeing that you guys had begun to start destroying the little camera type orbs that are broadcasting this fight across the plains, the gambler, after you defeated the Cambion, decided to step in, and that's where we pick up session. So I do still have to move the tokens around real quick, but yes. Questions, comments, major moral dilemmas while I do so.
Comment.
Is God
the-
real?
Yes, she is, bud.
Yeah.
Just for the party, I'm not gonna do my end all be all thing I talked about last time unless I have to. Just gonna put that out there.
You know, that is extremely valid. I
can't
cannot
remember.
fault you for that one. That
Did
was
I
the
have
whole.
a part in that or no?
No, you just heard
No.
what I'm gonna do.
Okay, I couldn't remember if I had a role in helping that happen.
Nope.
Nope.
I only semi-remember.
Just
Mason,
me being a little.
how many rounds has it been? If you remember?
Like 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Okay, cool.
Like 3, I think. Because I casted Fairy Fire, and then I think I had like
no, I
2
think he
shot.
means after, like, between these fights.
Oh, okay.
Is
Yeah,
that what
I'm
you
just
mean?
like, yeah, just for
Okay.
So like
Great.
20 seconds.
Oh.
Concerning.
I don't know if my range
Yeah.
is still up then or not.
Also, I'm so desperate for chips and salsa. I'm literally dipping tortilla chips in hot sauce.
Chelsea.
I'm
I've
just
been
getting
there.
a little bit of hot sauce. It's just a little bit.
I've been there,
So-
honestly.
I can't transfer hex, correct?
I thought it was a bonus action once you kill it.
No, it's Hunter's Mark that you can transfer. It's not hex.
Oh, my bad.
I'm assuming
Damn.
that Fairy Fire is just done now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fairy Fire's gone.
I'm so sad.
You can cast it again.
No, I can't.
Is it
once
only
per
your
long rest. It's a cantrip.
Oh, it's a racial feature because that's a first
Yes.
level spell.
Yeah.
Alrighty. To set the scene a little more, currently you have Saberus, who you guys decided to spare, and in a moment of understanding with Curran, kind of backed off, licking his wounds. You have Viola Harpo, who is currently cowering behind a burning throne that Corvina sent a lightning bolt through in an attempt to hit the gambler. While it didn't hit the gambler, it did get redirected into the Cambion. Additionally, Calgus, that coin you have in your hand is still vibrating.
Sick. Great.
And you guys
Cool.
watch as the gambler summons a giant field of something underneath of you. Let's move. Oh, cool. I do have that on the right one.
Where's the gambler? Oh, there he is.
Oh god.
So I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Sick.
No.
Yep.
Fuck.
Nat 1! 5.
Let's go.
First roll of the night, baby.
Fuck you.
Hey,
Get it?
At
Ice
least
system?
the nat 1 you rolled is kind of like, it's not like you can
Doesn't
crit
matter.
fail initiative. Yeah, so you got your nat 1 out of the way.
Mhm.
That is true.
It's out of your system.
Yeah.
That is true.
But you
Ah,
you did nat 1, Nathan.
Do I not get my addition?
No.
Yeah, I thought nat 1s don't matter with initiative.
So normally, yes.
Oh, great.
Nathan, as you nat 1, you feel your foot catch. Change that to a nat 20.
What?
As you
don't
watch,
tell
as
me numbers are reversed.
as you watch as the gambler smiles at you and winks, and a card appears in his hand.
What is happening?
What the
What card is that? What card is that? What card is that? What card is that?
You
What's
can't
wrong?
tell. You can't tell from here. It does
No, I'm
not
trying to
look
think of
to.
what would do that.
Mika, you are like the best person to have in our party right now. I should grab my tarot deck and just have it on and start flipping through the
Mason,
cards.
What card is
Would
that?
Curran think that Cerberus is going to attack the gambler?
Roll me a nature handling check as I compile this list.
17.
17. With that, you're pretty confident Cerberus really just kind of wants to stay the fuck out of this.
I would like to at will cast Speak with Animals.
Okay, so you can do that on your turn,
Okay.
but it's going to have to be a very brief conversation.
Yes.
Unless you want it to be like more of your turn, in which case you might get better.
Oh,
like-
I've got 3 words that I need.
Okay. 21.
Anyone?
29.
Bud, 24. Calgus, 12. 14. All right.
Is this Mason's solution to us always rolling high? Is that we have to roll low?
Could be. Who's to say, Chelsea? Who's to say?
The only cards I could think of it being
Bud.
is
Vivian
Judgment,
put in
Justice, or
chat.
the Fool.
Vivian put in chat temperance.
I think it's gonna be Justice, Judgment, or the Fool.
The fool would make sense.
I think it might be the Fool. Judgment, though, at the same time, could be like, I don't know. I guess it could be Temperance, but
21, 20, 24. Yeah. Good shout. Alrighty. Before initiative resolves, you guys all watch as the gambler, now with one card in his left hand, fans a deck in his right. He looks at all of you and he goes, "It's a shame. I liked you kids."
what?
Who are you calling a kid, motherfucker? I don't say that out loud.
No.
That's Chelsea talking, not Mina.
As he says that, he's gonna throw 7 cards, and you guys watch as every single card becomes a tiny little imp, about 2 feet high with wings and claws.
The fuck?
Fuck.
Are the orbs still up, Mason?
They are.
Okay.
There are a lot of tokens in this one. I am still actively
you're good,
working
you're
on
good,
it.
you're
1,
good, you're good,
2,
you're
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them. Beautiful.
My damage dice aren't rolling very well.
And Brandon, the token
Oh.
orbs might be in slightly different places, but they'll still be
Whatever.
the same number of them. Yep,
Because it was 5 left, I believe I counted.
7 of them.
7. Okay.
I'll recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes.
I killed 4? 3?
Correct.
4?
I think 3 or 4 for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like you took out an entire third of them, which nice. Also, that moment when your Spotify isn't playing and it's kind of sad.
That was pretty sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like that there's 2 behind me very much. How far apart are these 2 from each other? Curious.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Yes.
I see.
And you said they're imps?
They appear to be imps. Yes.
Appear to be imps.
There is a guy whose entire shtick is knowing what things are. So
Okay, well, I'm thinking out loud, kind of, okay?
no, you're fine. I'm just teasing a little bit. Corinne. Calgus. Cool.
The issue is, I think the deck is only Major Arcana. And Major Arcana cards look different every single tarot deck. The wheel is pretty easy, but the others are kind of for interpretation.
Alrighty. With
Also,
that,
why is D&D giving me anxiety?
It's because you have
Shame.
anxiety.
very interesting. None of my background stuff is playing music, which is weird. Let me see if I can
Check
figure
your
this out.
computer sound settings.
You're muted,
I'm muted.
No,
No, he's
I
not.
was.
Chelsea.
You might have your Discord settings set to go to your headset, but you might not have your computer sound settings to go.
Gotcha. That would make sense.
Or in your volume mixer, you might have Chrome turned all the way down.
Alrighty. Without any further ado, it is going. Bud, it is going to be your turn as the gambler turns to all of you and flips his card, the one in his left hand, to the rest of his hand, and he goes, "Any last words?"
Fuck you. I don't know. Who are the biggest targets?
So the gambler is most certainly the biggest target, but there are imps pretty much in all cardinal directions. Saberus hasn't rejoined the fight, and is currently kind of licking his wounds in the corner. But do you want to give me a perception or insight check?
I will do whatever. It doesn't matter. 7.
7. With a 7, this animal is scared. Precisely of what, it's hard to tell. Whether it's you, the gambler, the imps, the general cacophony. At the end of the day, this is an animal. So you can just sense that fear.
Okay. I'm going to activate my Crimson Right and take, oh, perfect, 1 damage. And I'm going to test out, see how much health these motherfucking imps have, and I'm going to shoot one once. That is a 27.
27 to
And then
hit
the
will hit.
Second one will be 23.
23, both will hit. Is that on 1 imp or 2 imps?
I'll do one imp for the first
Okay.
one.
Yep.
And that will be that'll be 9 plus, that'll be 14 total damage on the first hit. Does that kill?
It will not kill.
Is it
Okay,
part of
then,
that radiant
yeah.
damage?
Yes.
Does that matter?
5 of that was radiant damage.
Doesn't matter, but I appreciate you telling me.
Okay. And
I
then
didn't know. Hell.
the second hit on the same imp will be 11 plus 1, 12 damage.
12 damage. Yikes.
And anything else I can do? All I really need to do for now. Yeah. That's it.
Bud, you lose 2 arrows, and you speak Fiendish, don't you?
Yep.
You lose 2 bolts from your crossbow in quick succession. Boom, boom, right into the chest of this imp. You watch as it takes both of them, and you hear, "Oh fuck!" and it, boom, out of existence.
Damn. Okay. That'll be my turn.
Bud, go ahead and give me a perception check with advantage.
Okay, 15.
15. No blood. No imp. It's not dead.
Mm-hmm. I'd assumed as much.
Alrighty, that is going to be Curran's turn.
Yeah. So is my rage still up, or do I need to repop that?
How long does your rage last?
A minute.
I'm gonna say you're gonna need to repop it.
That is fine. I'm going to fucking eat myself over there, pop a rage, and beat the shit out of him.
Curran, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay. Mod 20.
Mod 20. Curran, as you reach back to grab your axe, you grab the handle for a second. It's not your axe. You notice there's a wooden replacement right next to your axe. You grab the correct one, and you just hear some chittering from an imp off from in the distance. It sounds displeased.
Fuck yourself, imp.
But you have a completely normal replica of your axe on your back. It's just made of wood.
The fuck?
So they're trying to
Fuck
trick
yeah.
you into grabbing the wrong axe.
Oh my god.
I love that. I love that. Does a 22 hit him?
A 22. Give me a second.
I don't like that.
Excuse me?
He's gonna reaction cast shield, and 22 is gonna miss him.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try again.
At least we know he had to cast shield for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's
Yeah.
an 18, so. I'm guessing
18
18 's
total?
not hitting him. Yes.
18 total will miss, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah.
That said, Curran, you feel your axe you feel your axe you go in for that second swing after you rebound off the shield, and you get the feel. You just know it's a bad swing. You're a warrior, but it's not the end of the world. That being said, as you bring that downward motion, you feel the gambler shift, and your axe buries into his side. Roll damage, and as you look him in the eye, you notice he's smiling, and in his left hand, a second card appears.
Uh, I rolled max damage, so that's 22.
Nice.
I don't know if it is though. I don't know.
I can take it.
I'm scared.
Alrighty.
The fuck?
Iris, it is going to be your turn.
Oh, I still
Oh,
have
yes.
something else that I'm
Sorry,
going to do.
Yep, my bad.
I'm going to at will cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And I'm going to speak with this Sherby boy over there.
Okay. Yeah, it's close enough. What are you saying to Serby boy?
I'm sorry for attacking you. But if we kill this devil, we can get you out.
He's gonna roll. You don't get a persuasion because
Yeah.
you
That's fine.
already took actions. He
Yeah,
is gonna roll,
that's fine.
however, a wisdom save against what you just said. You see one head kind of like start to bow towards you, and like it's thinking about it, and then the two other heads like start snapping at the one, and you hear, "Knows better. That one can change fate." And the third head that was kind of like listening kind of like shrinks back. It doesn't seem like it's not necessarily receptive of it. It seems like it's just terrified of the gambler. Maybe more persuading is in order.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty.
So, I got them.
That's all you got? Iris,
Yeah.
it's gonna be your turn.
Okay, hey team, do we want to attack the imps or the gambler?
Honest to God, I don't know.
Yep. Don't care.
Thanks.
Whatever you think you'd be most effective against.
I have two. I'm kind of surrounded by them a little bit. However, I could. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit the gambler with my bow. That is a 23 to hit.
23 to hit.
Yay.
23 will hit. Roll damage.
Okay. And I don't know if this applies to the gambler because he's fucking everything. Do I still get advantage because Curran's on him? I should probably ask 'cause I don't know what the gambler's gonna pull.
Yeah, currently you get advantage, no problem.
Okay.
I hate this. I hate this.
Wait,
Not
why,
advantage. Sneak
why
attack.
do you get advantage? Why wouldn't you just get sneak
Because there's
attack?
an out. Well, I mean,
It'd just be sneak attack
It's-
damage.
well, but that's but I get advantage basically. to,
No,
like,
so
No,
there's
or-
multiple
sorry,
ways
when
you
an
get
allied-
sneak
when
attack.
allied
Yeah,
creature.
yeah.
That's
So,
what
so,
I'm
so,
thinking of.
so,
My
so
bad.
you
That's what I'm
hit,
thinking of. That's
you
what I'm
get sneak
thinking of.
attack.
That is
Alright.
what I'm. That is what I'm thinking of.
Okay.
My
I'm gonna,
apologies.
I'm gonna,
Okay.
I'm gonna be watching you, Mika. Clever.
That's what I meant. I only rolled once.
I'm just teasing. No problem.
Okay. So between that and that, I'm also gonna do Wilson the Grave. I'm just gonna count this damage first.
Sure,
So
go
that's
for it.
12, 15, 19, 24, 28 piercing damage on the
Nice.
gambler, along with 10 necrotic damage to him and the imp next to him.
Nice. Okay. 10
least-
necrotic damage, you said?
Yes, 5 and 5.
Oh, copy. Mika, Iris shoots a blazing arrow, and where Curran's like blade got moved into the gambler, you watch as your arrow strikes true. Yes.
Okay. Okay. I need to see. I'm gonna use a bonus action to move right here. Just or not bonus action, but I'm just gonna move there and try to think if there's like a perception check I want to do on anything at all. Are these like runes on the ground?
They are, and you see that they are originating from the gambler.
Can I do like an Arcana check on them?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my god. There we go. 16.
16. This is a magic seal.
I love seals. They're adorable.
Okay,
Roll me
that's-
one more Arcana check. Bud, give me an
Okay.
Arcana check as well. And you can make yours with advantage.
That's a 19.
Natural 20 for 26? 27. Natural 20.
Does that do something? Maybe.
Bud, with a 27.
Yeah.
Iris, you yell out something to the effect of it's a seal, but you look down and you see this inscription in hellfire that while it's kind of like burning underneath your feet, like a couple inches off the ground, it's not burning you. And there's just a moment that something clicks. This isn't sealing something in. This is keeping something out.
Pardon?
Seems like the gambler is actively trying to keep something at bay.
Okay, guys, we have two options. So,
God
Yeah.
fucking.
okay, here's the thing. It could be help for us, or it could be
Yeah.
something worse. But if
Uh-huh.
it's something worse, it could help us escape. Thoughts?
I would
putting that out there.
imagine if he's sealing it out, he might be slightly intimidated by it.
Exactly.
My
Mhm.
worry is Ilianos.
Eh.
Because how much would he be afraid of?
There's a lot of things. There's a lot.
There's a
If
lot of
we're in,
scary
like,
shit out
One
there.
of the 9 hells, there's plenty of
Yeah,
things.
Yeah,
there's a
that's
lot of scary
valid.
shit out there.
Is it your mommy?
My mommy?
Yeah, your mommy.
I don't know who my mom. I don't have a mom.
Mommy?
Oh,
I have several mommies.
Demon mommy. A demon mommy is what I'm saying.
It could be Zariel. I doubt it. I don't think Zariel would be
Oh,
dabbling in this unless she wants to keep me alive. But I doubt
I was-
that. She
that-
has really no regard for my life because if I die, I'm
Iris, do you have
still
anything else you can do?
being served.
No.
Vina, it's going to be your turn.
alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and use 3 sorcery points to summon my Hound of Ill Omen right next to the gambler.
Nice.
So what that means is he will have disadvantage on saving throws against any spell that I cast. So, I'm gonna go ahead.
And he's popping up in the occupied space next to the gambler.
Well, the unoccupied space.
The unoccupied space.
hmm So, like,
Chelsea,
yeah.
roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I don't like this fight.
It's an 18.
An 18. Chelsea, you feel for a moment as you summon your hound, there's kind of like a connection. Not necessarily telepathic, but the
Mhm.
connection that is formed between a sorcerer and their magic. And for a moment, you feel that shudder and dance. And you see the gambler smiles and he goes, I love dogs. Let me show you mine.
Oh. Fuck. Well, is my dog there at least?
It is. It is. Let me grab your puppy's
Oh,
token.
No.
He's got that dog in him.
Scared.
I miss my dog.
Where's
He was a
Squirrel?
dinosaur. And made of
Oh.
metal.
Oh, they're talking about your actual dog.
I don't miss him.
It's
No, you missed your other dog.
My first one, true.
Yeah.
I miss him.
Okay, wait. Can I?
But Kova was an
I
asshole.
can't remember.
What? No.
Is it?
He's a
Chelsea,
sweetheart.
yours is the green one.
Is it? How do I? I can't remember how to do the JJK thing. Mine's the green one.
Hey yo.
Uh-oh. Here.
You
I
guys
meant-
watch as in the midst of everybody, 4 Hounds of Ill Omen appear.
It's not good.
Hey yo, what the
Why
fuck?
am I surrounded by 3 of them?
Mason, you're sure you didn't press Control V?
Also, I meant
One
to
too many
have mine
times?
here if that makes any difference.
Nah, 4 is what I got.
Okay.
Hey, Mickey, you have high decks,
Yours
right?
is right there. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh, here. Let me make yours controlled by you quick.
Thanks.
Why, Brandon?
There you go.
Everyone likes high explosives, right?
I am then going to cast. Tasha's Mind Whip.
Would I use like acrobatics to just?
And he has.
Tasha's Mind
disadvantage.
Whip.
Yep, Tasha's Mind Whip. And he has disadvantage because my hound is there.
I cast Mike's Hard Lemonade.
So
Man.
he is going to have to make an intelligence saving throw, I believe. Yeah.
What are the effects of Tasha's Mind Whip again?
That's the one where he'll take damage and then he either gets to move, an action, or a bonus action.
Gotcha.
But not all 3.
All right. Wisdom saving throw?
Intelligence.
disadvantage.
Intelligence saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay. What's my DC here?
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
16.
I think he's pretty smart.
Well,
I was
he's got
gonna say.
disadvantage. I had to try it.
Oh, no, 100%.
Chelsea, you want Vina lashes out with her whip, and you watch as it kind of connects, and you see him like kind of yank forward for a second, and kind of make eye contact with you. You've got potential, girl. But fortune from misfortune, and you watch as one of the cards in his left hand burns. Is my specialty. And Vina, you feel as your mind whip is brutally just broken. As he succeeds the saving throw.
There's 22 cards in a deck. He's used
So I've
4
got
so
my
far.
boots of flying on.
So to be clear, he's got a deck of cards.
Yeah, he has 2 decks.
He has 2 decks. So he has a deck of black cards and a deck of red cards. He only had 2 red cards. He's burned 1 red card. He's down to 1 red card.
What's
TF.
the red card, the shield?
So the red cards have appeared. One
Oh.
after Nathan crit failed and it turned into a nat 20. A red card appeared.
Oh.
One
okay.
appeared after Curran missed an attack, but suddenly hit his attack.
He is collecting misfortune.
Oh my god.
He's turning our bad
Oh,
into good so
God.
we can turn our good later into bad. Or his bad into good.
Oh, you're a genius, and I hate that. I hate this so much.
Oh.
Well,
Anyway,
anyway, I'm
he's-
gonna fly in the air.
Sounds
Brandon,
good,
I'm
Bill.
messaging you something.
Can these imps fly?
They sure can. They are all flying about
Wow.
10 feet in the air.
Okay, cool. I'll just fly up like 15 feet.
15 feet? Copy. I am going to put a little marker on you so I remember that. Chelsea, when you click on Vina, can
Correct.
you see the little green marker?
Yeah, I can.
That says 15.
Yep.
Signifies you're 15 feet
Nice.
in the air.
Cool. Oh, I can edit that too, I think. That's cool.
Correct. Yep. So
Sick.
if you go up or down, that way there'll be a record of it.
Perfect. And that's my turn.
Alrighty. They're gonna go.
Ew.
Like that.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I need to. We are gonna start with Calgus.
Okay. And for record, I did roll a 4 last week, so I do have a +1 AC
Copy.
for my ring.
One of them is going to attack you from invisibility. Get advantage.
Me, I'm assuming.
Fucking serious.
Sorry.
Calgus. To your 12 o'clock, you hear fuck, shit, fuck. As a imp misses you.
Little bitch.
That's sad. Second one is gonna miss you as well. Doggo is gonna miss you. Holy fuck. Okay.
Oh, I'm really worried for.
Yeah.
Bud. Mika, what's your AC?
18.
All right, Mika. 2 of them are gonna hit you,
Okay.
and I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
I think I'm okay at these. No, I'm not. Oh no. Okay, that's a 19 for one. It's a 10 for the other.
You're gonna take 16 piercing damage,
Oh.
and then as you get stung by one of the stingers, you feel poison coursing through your veins,
Okay.
and you're gonna take 12 points of poison damage.
Okay. Just gonna get a backup character sheet going.
You're fine.
No.
It's all good.
No.
Mika, are you still up?
I am.
Okay.
Just not looking great.
2 are gonna swing on Curran. This will be embarrassing. It was embarrassing. Yeah, the dog's gonna try to bite Vina. Why not? Oh,
Isn't
that's
she
actually
10
gonna
feet
go
in
through.
the air?
She's
Correction,
15.
I'm 15 feet in the
Yeah,
air.
isn't she 15 feet in the air?
Fine. The dog is going to run at Calgus. Calgus, does a 20 hit you?
Reaction shield. No, it doesn't.
Copy. Okay. Very nice. It is going to be the gambler's turn.
Very
Oh,
nice.
I forgot to roll because I forget that my dire wolf has its own initiative. Or not dire. I was typing dire wolf because it's you know what I mean. Rolled a 4, but I'm looking at what it for its initiative where it falls basically.
You guys watch as the gambler winces in pain as something starts racking his brain, and you watch him kind of like double over, and suddenly red, like not blood red, but like neon red lines start running up his neck, and you watch the seal underneath your feet flare and burn, and one of his eyes flash red, and you just see, like, almost like a stroke, like half his face starts like splitting into a malicious grin, and from the other side you hear, I'm sorry, I did like you kids. As he snaps, the hellhound that is on Calgus its form rips and tears and moves. I know I have this token, I just need it quick. Really? There it is.
Oh, fucking A.
As he casts Polymorph.
True polymorph or polymorph? Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. No, that's fair.
I love Lulu from League of Legends. Sorry.
You guys watch as the left side of his body is now, like, that smiling side is now sneering, and it goes to snap again, and you watch his hand grab it and rip it down and, like, hold it. That is going to be the end of his turn.
Oh.
So my hound has initiative of 6. By the way, so I don't know where it falls.
Let's make your hound act on your initiative. So what would your hound
Okay.
retroactively have done?
Bite the motherfucker.
Go ahead and do it now.
Okay, cool.
Get them cankles. Get them cankles.
Chelsea,
No.
my initiative board is already messy enough. Let's just...
Yep, nope, that is, I am perfectly fine with that. That is going to be, I believe, an unnatural 20. Yep, unnatural 20.
Unnat 20. Nice. It is unfortunately going to miss the gambler.
Okay.
Fucker.
He's still shield up, right?
No, it was his turn.
Oh
But
yeah,
you
that's
guys-
right, that's right.
You guys watch as the dog goes to bite, and like as its jaws are right about to sink in, you just watch the red half kind of like break its hand free and just grab the dog by the throat and toss it to the side. Child's play.
Fucker. Rude.
Okie dokie. That is going to be Calgus.
I have a very important question.
Yep.
Would you consider a grenade a weapon?
Yes. Yes, I would.
I will take out my grenade. Bonus action, branding smite. Onto the grenade.
Holy hand grenade!
It is the holy hand grenade.
This is amazing.
So this is a huge creature in front of me, right?
Yes,
So I could toss a grenade underneath it, correct?
for sure.
Hey Mika, you have good decks, right?
Well, for sure.
Yes.
Cool. That nade is gonna land right here.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I make like an
So actually, no,
acrobatics
it's gonna go over here.
So Calgus, what's the radius on this grenade?
It's a 15-foot radius. So it's gonna miss Bud, but hit everything over here. Hit
And-
here.
Oh wait, I'm 10 feet in the air though.
It'll
15 feet
tag
in the air.
Kurin,
Yeah, that's fine.
but it's a dexterity save. I don't have the dex save down.
Sure. What's
I don't know.
Just timeout.
I have a 17 dexterity.
17 dex.
15 in the air. So it's
Oh
not
no,
like
your,
me.
your dex save is equal to your spell save. Well,
It's a
let's just
15 spell save.
spell save 15. That's fine.
Okay, so I have to pass
and-
that.
This is an effect that I can see. So, I get a thing.
It is.
I nat 20.
Let's go.
So, Brandon, just to be clear, Calgus is
16.
tossing this to only affect the T-Rex.
No, it's going for everybody. It's like underneath. I'm trying to get everybody. If I'm in it, that's fine.
16
So-
for my deck save.
You're trying to get
Okay.
everybody, like the imps, the everything. Okay.
Yes.
Time.
Yep.
Wait, it's a deck save?
Dex save.
All right.
Oh, that's it. Oh, never mind. That was like an 18 then, I
15
think. No.
greatest you said? All right. So.
And I'm tossing it from right.
T-Rex.
I'm tossing it to here because I'm throwing the nade.
So here.
Yeah. But Venus
I'm
15 feet in the air.
I'm 15 feet in the air. Do you want me to do the math again? I can do the
Yeah,
math.
go
Okay.
go ahead and do it because I think you might be close.
How far away am I?
Mine's
So Iris deck save, Calgus no deck save,
I'm
Vina
10 feet away from it.
do do trigonometry, sure.
No, this
and
is
I'll
just
roll.
Pythagorean.
It's true.
I'll roll for everyone else.
I rolled. Oh, you're rolling. Okay.
Brandon, can you
Well,
tell
Calgus,
me if I'm
go,
For his
go ahead and
Oh.
roll max damage.
am I 10 feet away from it, Brandon?
Yes.
Okay.
Where did I have that?
I
written
rolled
down?
a mod 20.
So. I'm.
I'm 18 feet away, so I'm good.
Oh, it's 68. Oops.
It's just distance and height. A squared plus b squared equals c squared.
Yep.
Solve for c squared.
So, whatever the
Well,
explosion
solve the
is,
seats, You have to take the square.
yeah, c.
the explosion will be 35 points of damage.
Okay.
Plus another 10 of radiant.
42, 45,
45.
45. Okay. That's a lot of damage, my guy. Alrighty.
So, Mason was sitting with a nat 20. I'm chilling on that
Yeah,
for
you're-
half damage.
You're not even in that area. Oh,
Yeah, I
damn.
am.
are you? Yeah, you're
Yeah,
chilling
me
for
and
half.
those, me and those
Yep.
two imps are.
Yep. Go
Yeah.
ahead and calculate your half damage, Corinne.
Yeah.
Chelsea, what does Pythagoras tell us?
18 feet, 0.333 inches. So I'm good.
Copy. So you tickle Vina's toes with this
You
explosion.
feel it.
Mod
Um,
20.
Mod 20, pass for half.
Okay.
And then you can use uncanny
Dodge
don't you-
to take 0.
evasion.
And the gambler's taking his turn.
Yes, it's been his turn, but he has
Yes.
his
Okay.
reaction back. But
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, for
Yeah.
sake of.
I don't
Okay.
think that you can cancel class actions like that.
you never know.
Yeah, it's true. You never know, but
Yeah.
it's better to use it.
Yeah,
than
I would say
not.
use it now because that's a
So-
lot of damage.
Calgus, you pop the
no, it'd
fuse.
be evasion.
You pop the fuse on this grenade, which, to be quite honest, looks more like a pipe bomb.
It's a pipe bomb.
And you toss it, and you watch as immediately the Hound of Ill Omen that was dogging your heels dies, evaporates in this blast. The imps are pretty fast, so you watch as it kind of burns them, but doesn't do a ton of damage. Yes.
I will say,
Mhm.
anything that got hit gets hit by branding smite. They are illuminated with a white light. They cannot go invisible.
Copy. I will mark my imps as not being able to go invisible. You son of a bitch. That is awesome.
Yeah, I use evasion. Cannot take any damage because it's a dex saving throw that I can
Oh.
see.
Yeah, it's gonna get that in too. All right.
If it's right here.
Let me
Yeah, that's
calculate
15.
damage before I narrate this.
Explosion on the seal too. I think grenades take out a good chunk of the earth that they're on too. I would just. And it was a holy magical hand grenade. That's all I'm saying.
Brandon, I would like to say that that fucking hurt, by the way.
It's only like 11 damage for you.
12. But
12.
12 is a 12 is a large portion of what I have remaining.
That's fine.
I may be very hard to kill, but I'm not immortal.
Holy fuck, Brandon.
The holy hand grenade.
That was a beautiful move, brother. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You guys all watch as Calgus just pops his pipe bomb, underhands it underneath the T-Rex beautifully, and you watch as it explodes. The T-Rex isn't going invisible, so I'm not marking him. And just the shrapnel shreds everything. Like Iris, you're able to kind of like nimbly dodge out of the way by like shrinking and growing. Curran, you take some damage, but you just watch as the Rex and everything in the immediate vicinity just gets shredded by shrapnel. Calgus,
Yes.
as you toss this grenade, it explodes, and in those moments, time kind of stops for a second. Calgus, what languages do you speak?
Common, Draconic, Goblin, and Undercommon.
As this grenade explodes, you hear one of the little imps, like as this time is slowing, kind of looks at you dead in the eye, and like it'll try a couple languages, and it'll stop at Undercommon. It'll be like, "Boss, can you understand me?"
Yes.
Okay, cool. I don't want to die. So, what do you want?
Oh shit. We want to get out of here, right? I don't think we can take the gambler and the head on. I want those orbs destroyed so the barrier goes down so we can get the hell out of Dodge.
The orbs?
Yes,
I thought the orbs were cameras.
but they're also
But they're
holding
also
up the
part of
mental
the
They're
barrier.
also a barrier.
Oh.
I'll be real with you. I can't kill all of them, but tell you what, you angle that grenade, like, well, here's kind of the fucking thing. If you tell me you don't kill me, you don't kill me, okay?
As long as you don't kill me or my friends.
Cool. Bing bang boom. I'm gonna destroy 2 of those orbs for you. Pleasure doing business. My name is Google. Maybe I'll see you around, okay?
Good luck, Google. Godspeed or Devil's Speed, whatever the fuck you. Good job.
You know what? Fucking dinosaur, I got you. And you watch as Google turns into a small ball of light as you've excused him, and you watch 3 orbs just explode.
Allies. Google. He's
Allies.
Google is in my ally list now. In full cap.
I love how you have to keep a list of allies and foes because some of your allies actually are foes.
Correct. I have under allies. I have Zerial.
Is there a question mark?
Yes.
All right, it's gonna be top of the order. Top of the order with Bud. Before Bud's turn, you guys watch as up in the bleachers, kind of like near the throne area, you watch as Viola kind of stands up, her rainbow hair and kind of like bardic get up, and she goes, "Fuck those motherfucking devils! Fuck them, kill them, put them in a stew." Bardic inspiration for Bud, you get a D10.
A D10?
Woo!
Damn! I
Damn.
love her! Ally!
I'm just imagining that.
Um,
What's that
she-
TikTok sound?
She's been talking in like a very cute voice, and she's immediately just kind of like dropped it and just gone to like this gruff like, "Fuck them, kill them, murder them, I don't care."
This is my friend
let's go.
Valentina. She's an ally.
What a
Say
champ.
ally! Ally!
Yes, that one.
Hi.
Ally. Alright, I will shoot one of the imps.
Do it up.
27. And I'll do damage right away.
Okay.
Oops, that's the wrong
Which
thing.
which imp are you shooting? One of the ones that have already been damaged?
Yes.
Cool. Smart.
Okay, says 11. That is 17 damage. 6 of it radiant. Oh, yeah, it didn't matter. It's dead.
17 damage?
17 damage.
Cool.
It's dead.
Only Google has helped us, right? Google's the only one that we agreed. Like,
Gooble's a lad. Yeah. Don't touch
Um,
Google. He's my boy.
wait, which one's Google?
He gone.
No,
I
Is
don't
he
know.
just gone?
Google's
He's gone.
gone.
He's
Um,
gone. Okay.
Bud, you aim your great crossbow at one of these imps, and you start to pull the trigger, and you just once again also feel time slow. And this imp is like, "Whoa, well, I see what you're fucking doing there. I don't like it. Don't like it. Tell you what, you put that shit down, I'll leave, and I'll tell you where to find her."
I leave?
No,
What?
I leave. Fuck you. You do whatever the
Oh.
fuck you want. I leave.
And how am I gonna find out how to find you?
No.
Or
No,
what's
no, I
the-
tell
Tell
you
you where
right
to find
now. I
her.
tell you right now where to find her.
Oh,
The green bitch?
yes.
Yeah. The green
Yes.
bitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you know who I'm talking about? Okay, cool. Yeah. So the green bitch is currently in the court of the High Court of Manos, and she's currently advising fucking the Emperor what's his fucking nuts.
I don't like
Sounds
that.
good.
So good?
Does
We
that
good?
count
You-
as one of my attacks?
So it
we
does
good.
count as one of your attacks. Are you going to
Okay.
continue the attack? Or are you going to let this...
No, I'm gonna attack a different one.
Okay, so that does count as one of your attacks. This little imp turns into a ball of light and just fucking dips. So,
Okay.
you've effectively
remind me
removed
what
a
the
second imp from contact.
Remind me what
Combat.
the Bardic Inspiration applies to. It's just a hit.
Attack rolls, ability checks, really anything you'd roll a d20 for, and not know whether you succeed or fail quite yet.
Okay, I attack this a different one. That'll be 19. Unnatural 20. To
I'm gonna
hit.
go ahead and assume it's also one of the ones that's already been damaged.
Yep.
All right. Bud, you like whip out on another one and you pull the trigger and you watch as this thing. Time doesn't slow this time. The bolt sails through the air and you just watch this thing turn and go, wait, fuck no, and just get obliterated.
Okay.
They don't want to be here.
Then that's my turn.
All right.
My 2 attacks.
2 attacks, 2 imps. Alrighty. Curran, it is going to be your turn.
Cool. Big swings.
Big swings. Go ahead and do it up.
25.
25. 25 will hit, roll damage.
Okay. 17 damage.
Nice.
First one.
Curran, as you sink the axe into this thing, you sink it into its left half, its red half. That's like now becoming more and more visibly like brightly neon red. You watch as it kind of casually grabs the haft of your axe. You know, my brother didn't want me to come out and play.
Brother.
But I'm thinking I'm here.
Brother.
As you watch as kind of
Who is this
the
guy, John Wick?
right side of its face like twists in pain and like trying to like hold something back, you watch as the seal shudders and shakes as the left half of this thing smile just rears up.
Guys, I don't think Plan B is gonna work.
Am I still
It's-
trying to kill him or what?
It's gonna cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
So, Kurin, you have two options here.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a dex saving throw if you let go of the axe.
Okay.
Because the axe cannot be willingly separated from you.
Yeah.
If you do not let go of your weapon, and to be clear, if you let go of the axe, you will be disarmed.
Yep.
If you choose not to let go of your weapon, there's no dex save.
And I just take a full, I don't know what level Hellish Rebuke to the face.
Correct.
Yeah.
Do you want to give? Do you want to give? Do you want to give me an Arcana check to see, like, if you can kind of suss out like what level of
Sure.
magic's happening?
Why not? 9.
Fire is
Yeah.
bad.
Oh.
Not all you get off that. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I'll let go of the axe.
Roll me a dex save.
Okay, I get advantage on that because I can see the Hellish Rebuke. 17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
17 will fail.
Okay.
Take 37 points of fire damage.
37.
Correct.
Okay, when I use a Stone's Endurance, does that get applied to my pre-rage mitigation damage or the damage that I would take when it's already halved?
Let me go read Stone's Endurance quick.
There
So-
is no like immediate rule for, well, obviously rule for it with rage, but
Boy.
So, what I'm gonna say is, roll your d12 and add your con modifier,
mhm.
and that's gonna be negating the damage before your barbarian rage.
Okay.
And then you'll take half of whatever's left.
Yep. Okay. Oh, okay. Take it, I guess. I'm still standing, baby.
I'm still standing.
I'm still standing.
Cue Glee when they're both in wheelchairs singing I'm Still Standing by Elton John. One of the biggest fever dreams of a song in that show.
All right.
So, Mason, if I go back for my axe, is that going to be an action to, like,
So
is it in
currently,
him or...
currently your axe is like in him,
Oh,
like,
okay.
6 inches like embedded, and he's got his hand on the haft very casually. DM to player, it's going to be a strength contest. The right side of this dude looks like it's in a lot of pain. The left side, the red side, does not seem concerned at all.
I'm a fan of strength contests.
All right.
I have advantage on those.
All right, Curran,
I-
give me that strength contest.
Fucking rolled like dog shit. And then my second roll came in. And
You're
I got
looking to beat a 24.
27.
27. Curran, you feel your axe start to lift out of this thing as it like tries to hold it down. Once again, down the right side, you see the right face just suddenly panic and go, "No!" As the left one goes, "Oh, was that supposed to work?" And the last red card burns. Curran, you feel your hand let go of your axe as this thing grabs the haft and pulls it out. Green Knight. Interesting. I think this suits me. Curran. Your armor and your cape are still attuned.
Yeah.
However, you lose your bonuses associated with having a full set of the armor of the Green Knight.
Fuck me. Oh.
The left half points at you with its axe. Knight of the round. It'll be nice to have another one of your number to add to my hash marks. Curran, go ahead and give me either a perception or an insight check with advantage.
Okay. 13 perception.
13. With a 13 perception, you watch as the left hand touches the axe, where the axe used to. It's a very beautiful flowing piece of wood merging into a very natural looking axe head of metal. Red cracks start to appear on the haft of the axe, working their way up all the way to the head, spiraling into black and red symboling and runes that Curran doesn't quite understand.
Are they druidic or primordial?
They are primordial.
I speak primordial.
Essentially, Curran, you watch as this weapon is the weapon of the Knight of the Green. And you watch as runes are written and unwritten. As one moment it's saying, to protect the forest. Now it is to sunder the world. To value all living things. To be the ruin that brings about change. As the axe changes and mutates into something perverted.
Mason,
Mhm.
How rough is he looking?
He's not looking awesome.
Okay.
It seems like the right half of him is keeping things kind of in check.
Okay.
But
Now,
he's certainly not bloody.
I have a sleep dart that's 10d8.
Okay.
Is that something I can do this turn, or do I have to wait?
I forgot about the sleep dart.
So you've blown.
I've used my
You've used-
action,
You've used your action.
and I don't have a reaction.
Gotcha.
I
Is
still
the
have my
sleep dart a
bonus.
bonus action?
All you told me is it's a sleep dart
Gotcha.
with the sleep
Throw-
spell of 10d8.
Throwing the sleep dart is an action, unfortunately.
Okay. I don't have anything else I can do then.
Copy.
Oh, except for talk to Cerberus because it's active for 10 minutes, and my argument is ape strong together. Essentially.
Strong.
Essentially.
I'm gonna say give me a persuasion check at disadvantage because you've blown
That's
your
fine.
actions
That's fine,
and
yeah. I have a +0 to
Simple.
persuasion anyway, so it's basically
Yeah.
just a straight roll. And I got
Simple
a 10.
but effective. Oh,
10. So your argument is apes strong together.
Essentially, yeah.
Curran, what do you say to Cerberus?
What I say to Cerberus is, fuck. He's the greater evil, but there's more of us.
You kind of see Cerberus regard you for a second. And then your turn ends.
Okay.
ape strong.
It is going to be Iris'
Ape
turn.
strong together.
Okay. So you said he's not looking bloodied, but his
So
right side is not looking.
he sustained some damage.
Yeah.
Typically, what I consider bloodied is like 50 to 25% below health, depending on the constitution of the creature, like how they would show damage. So he's not quite there.
So his left side is the red side, correct?
His left side is the red side, yes.
Do I recognize the right side at all?
Roll me a history check.
Okay. Oh, fuck, it fell off. Is that a... Ooh, okay. History, you said?
History, yes.
That is a 25?
A 25. That's a good roll. So with the 25, Iris, a couple of things flash through your brain. So the first is your first couple of interactions with a gambler. The gambler is just that. He's a gambler. But he was never malicious towards you. It was always a straight bet. There were good outcomes and bad outcomes. But he also made an attempt to kind of appear to the party multiple times. And while his services are still, maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't, there are still multiple instances of him showing up at key points in your guys' story. It could be inferred that he might have been trying to help you. That all changed when a certain gamble got made and a certain tarot card from the deck of many things got pulled, where it made a major devil your enemy. Suddenly his attitude changed. He wasn't showing up when you guys might need some help. He was only showing up as the kind of like this other outside party, not necessarily someone to help you. It might be inferred that that card had an effect on the gambler. And the right half of the gambler is the side who wanted to help you, wanted to see the party succeed. And the left half is the part that's being affected by this card. Additionally, with a 25 history check, the gambler was always kind, offered a fair bet. This left side is not the same. It's something different. It's the same coin, but two different sides. One side is fair and just, and the other side, you're not quite sure.
Yeah, because I mean, the first time I gambled with him, he did save the party, and that's how Curran got the Green Knight title. So he actually, yeah, okay. And from what's been happening, it looks like that left side is pretty much has the right side like pinned down. Like there's not much the right side is doing to keep left side down. Left side seems to be pulling the arm away, taking over, like has more control than the right side does.
Correct. What I will say is currently it doesn't seem like the left side has full control.
I don't like those odds
So-
though.
Maybe the seal is keeping the side that wants to help us away.
I want to do another Arcana check if possible to like see, because with the seal doing that.
I'm gonna say
vice
you
versa.
only get one per turn.
Okay, all right, fair.
I will say any of your party's Arcana checks to figure out more information just got a hell of a lot easier. But
Perfect. Okay, I'll take that. So I am going to shoot at the imps that are right by me.
okay, maybe the
Um,
one that's been struck by the Brandon already.
Yes,
Sounds
that is the one I want to initially hit.
perfect.
That is a 19 to hit.
19 will hit the imp. Roll damage.
Perfect. I'm guessing I don't really get sneak attack on this because I'm like right there.
No allies. there.
Negative. Yeah. No.
Yeah. That's still 14 damage.
So
Rolled a seven
Iris,
on my D8.
as kind of the rest of the party has experienced, but you haven't yet. Time slows as you draw your bow, and you just feel this. You just watch as this imp turns to you much faster than you're drawing, and go, "Whoa!" Let's think about this, okay? Let's think about this.
Okay.
You don't have to kill me. You're kind of like mid-draw still.
Mhm.
You want to know about your dad? Daddy issues? I can tell you about your dad. Yeah? Yeah? Maybe you don't kill me. maybe we sprinkle in a little something something. Still kind of hidden full draw. Still that point where you can decide whether to shoot or not. I can see you're still thinking about it. He left something. He left an artifact on the battlefield. Yeah, you'd be interested in it. So you just don't fucking shoot me. I can tell you a little bit about it, okay?
Tell me about the
Iris?
artifact.
Does that mean you're not shooting?
I'm not shooting.
Okay. Kind of also in slow motion, you're releasing at the same time. He's like, okay, listen. Battle of Crimson Canyon happens. Fucking terrible ambush. Your dad leads the charge to push through the enemy line. Now, he had this spear at the time. It was it changed like fates or something. It had some fancy name, but like it was a spear, and it got broken, and the spearhead got lodged in the ground. But it was by 3 cracks in a rock, and he stuck it there to make sure it didn't get lost. And I could still be there. Nobody's really fucking fucked with it. It was called the Spear of Fate, Spear of fuck. I don't actually remember, but it's like some big deal. Okay.
Okay.
Sweet.
And
Uh,
it's
How do
still.
they know all of this?
I'm wondering if this is any deceit. The first one, no, because that was just him.
Side check.
Chelsea, they're hell rats.
Because yeah. Because I mean, the first one did destroy the cameras.
Roll me an insight check.
Ooh, big number. That's a mod 20.
Mod 20. Iris, the Battle of Crimson Canyon was an ambush set up by the Unseelie Court against the Seelie Court. It's not that much of a stretch of the imagination that some imps might have been hired as mercenaries to fight. There is a real chance that this imp was at the Battle of Crimson Canyon, saw these things occur, and is begging for its life. Also, with that insight check, it sounds like these imps would like make any bargain not to die. So
But
it
truthfully,
seems, yeah. So it's a fiendish bargain. So like breaking any part of it is a bad deal.
Yep.
So
okay. Guessing he's just out of here then.
yeah, he's gonna fuck right off. Little small ball of light. Pew!
Okay. So that was this one to the left of me, I'm assuming, because it's yellow.
Yep.
Okay, with that, I'm gonna move. Was that, I can't tell, was that 2 that I moved just then? I think, yeah. I'm gonna go here. Okay, and I think that's my turn.
Okay.
Yes.
Vina. It is your turn.
First, I would like to make an Arcana check on the seal, right? Because that doesn't use action or anything, correct?
No, I've been allowing.
Okay.
So go ahead.
That's a nat 20, making it a 24.
24. Okay. Are you just looking for general information on the seal, or was there something specific you were interested in?
Specifically, like what the seal is holding back,
Gotcha.
and because I don't want to metagame too much as far as like what.
No, and
Yeah.
I see what you're saying, and that'll get you a lot of info.
Okay.
So, between the interactions that Curran and Iris have had with the gambler, between, you know, his passing comments at you, it seems very plausible that the seal is holding the red side back.
Okay.
That the normal side is actively fighting against the red side. Yes, yes, it's been pitted against you by fate, by the deck of many things, but it seems like 50% of the gambler still wants the party to succeed, but this new red side that's appearing wants nothing more than to slaughter you.
Mhm.
with your nat 20, like I said, the seal is actively holding the red side back. And
Is
so
there? Oh, sorry.
so the gambler, the regular side, is using all his actions to pump resources into holding the red back.
Oh, so the seal is working with us. So the red is what we want to. Okay.
Correct. It seems like the seal is holding the red side back, so you do not want to fuck with the seal.
Okay. And you can say no to this, but because it was a nat 20, is there any way that I can help to strengthen the seal?
Yes. How many spell slots do you want to burn?
Ooh. How many would I need to burn?
So it's not necessarily a 1-to-1.
Okay.
You get the feeling that the gambler has left this open to you. If you pour magic into it as his magic is waning, it's going to weaken the control the red side has. Probably won't perfectly destroy it, but it'll probably prolong it from happening.
Mm-hmm.
So it's totally up to you. You can burn as many or as few spell slots as you'd like.
I'm gonna put a 4th and a 3rd level spell slot into it.
7 levels of slots. Okay.
And is that my action to do that, or do I still have?
It is your action to do that.
Okay. Then I am gonna go ahead and use some sorcery points to quicken spell to cast magic missile
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Who would you like to hit?
At 2nd level, so there's 4 darts.
Nice.
I'm gonna hit these 2 imps that are next to Kurin.
All right.
I'm gonna hit them each with 2 darts.
2 darts each.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Roll your damage.
So the one that's on top, it's gonna be 6.
Okay. He is still up.
The one that's on the bottom, ooh, that's gonna be max damage, so 10.
10. They are both up, but very clearly on the edge of life.
Damn it, I didn't get the slow-mo.
You did not get the slow-mo. I'm sorry.
Okay. And I'm gonna go. Am I within attack range of the giant T-Rex or no?
Yeah,
I'm
you
15 feet up.
Yep. If you move further away, you'll probably take an attack of opportunity.
Fine, I'll stay where I am.
All right. It is going to be Cerberus' turn.
Good boy.
I'm going to say retroactively, Vina, if you do want to move, you may.
It's like I won't take attack of opportunity, is what you're saying?
Yes. Essentially.
Essentially.
I don't like that.
Up to
I'm
you.
gonna move back here.
Vina, as you move, this T-Rex kind of like swings its head to take a bite at you. And you all watch as Cerberus, with blinding speed, moves behind this thing, and its heads kind of wrap around and it grapples the T-Rex.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Chin scratchies.
Good doggo.
What a belly rub.
Guys, can we keep him?
I don't know if we'll...
I don't know
Or
if
in
he'll
the
fit
pocket
in our-
dimension.
What if
He
he
needs-
can like polymorph into a little mini version?
Go.
He
and
needs
then
room
he
to
can
run.
be Sprinkles' dog.
No, go pocket Cerberus.
Um,
I choose you, Cerberus.
the reason I gave you that option, Chelsea, is because
Mhm.
I rolled a nat 20 with Cerberus.
Oh hell yeah.
The T-Rex is currently grappled. Full grappled. Cerberus is using its actions to hold on to this thing.
Aww.
Ape strong together.
Apes strong together. It is going to be the remaining imps' turns. Corinne, the two imps next to you are going to be like, so big man. Listen, we're going to run away. If you don't swing on us, we're not going to swing on you.
Okay.
Hmm?
What? Okay.
Yeah? Yeah, big man?
That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's it. We don't swing
Um,
on you. We're not going to swing on you. You don't swing on us. We outie.
I'm assuming that Curran saw none of the interactions between any of the other imps in the
Correct.
place.
No.
Okay.
No.
I mean, okay, sure.
Uh,
Curran doesn't
you,
know what's fucking going on, so.
you watch as those two imps just immediately kind of look at each other, like flash two thumbs up, and they just fucking bolt.
Cool.
Hey, sorry, question.
Yep.
That dog wasn't always there, was he?
This one?
He suplexed the T-Rex.
This one.
Oh, so he's with us now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's actively grappling the T-Rex.
Ape strong together.
He
Ape
RKO'd.
strong
He
Ape strong
RKO'd
together,
the
what?
T-Rex.
Yeah.
Ape
Um,
strong together, baby.
The last imp is going to go ahead and attack Iris.
Cause little bitch boy.
Iris does an 11 hit you.
No.
I-
Bless.
Iris, you kind of like feel the air shift, and you watch as a little imp tail like tries to sting you. He's like, "Whoa, well that wasn't me. That was someone else. Weird. How you doing?" Uh,
How you
How
doing?
the Hellhound is gonna try to bite you. Iris does a 20 hit you.
Yes.
Take 11 points of damage as the imp looks as the Hellhound like latches onto Iris's leg. He's like, "He's not with me. I've never seen this dog before in my life."
You said 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Are you still up?
Mm-hmm. I'm not looking great, though. Not at all.
It is going to be the gambler's turn.
Oh,
Hate
joy.
that shit.
I know you guys can't see me, but I'm currently saluting.
Me too.
07's in chat.
Yep.
Curran, make a dex saving throw and private message it to me.
Okay. Do I see this effect?
You do.
Bang, 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 bang,
Good knowing you,
bang,
ladies and gentlemen.
bang, bang, bang.
Curran.
Mhm.
You watch as the gambler's right side slowly, like shakingly, like trying to fight something, raises its hand into a finger gun at you. And holding it there, you watch as his eye, the right eye, makes eye contact with you and he goes, "I'm so sorry."
Hello.
The party watches as light coalesces on this guy's finger, and three blinding green rays of light shoot out into Curran's chest. Curran takes 72 points of psychic damage.
I am down, but not dead.
Correct.
I'm still saluting, by the way.
You guys watch this Curran kind of like full turns, salutes, and just 3 rays of light like burst from his chest, and he goes down.
Remind me what roll I need to make for death saves again.
So
for
it's just
when
a
it's my turn.
straight D20 roll.
Straight D20.
10 and
Luck.
above, you succeed. 1 and 9 through 1, you fail. Critical fail is 2 fails, but you don't need to make anything right now.
And critical success is 2 successes.
Correct. You guys watch as the right side kind of like shakingly puts down his hand, and the left side now you kind of see like it's starting to encroach. The right eye is like, losing it. The left eye goes, "Well, kiddies, this has been fun, but," and suddenly disappears.
Arcana check.
Mm-hmm.
And reappears behind Bud. Bud, you watch as this thing's head kind of like 180s around from its body. Its arms kind of like shoot out back 180, and it goes, "Take a card." As it fans a deck of cards in front of you, Bud. Nathan might be dead.
Oh, sorry. Fucking.
You're fine.
Said pick a card.
Yes, this thing, like full poltergeisted behind you, turned its head around, turned its arms around, and just said, "Pick a card," and fanned a deck of cards in front of you.
Is that the red side talking?
Oh, it's 100% the red side talking.
Just making sure.
God, fuck. I want to do something clever, but I don't know if I can. Okay. I guess I pick a card.
Roll me a D100, excuse me.
Okay. 33.
33. Give me a second. Okay. Vina. So, I'm going to ask you to roll a d20. Declare -2, -1, 0, +1, +2 before you roll.
-2.
-2. Go ahead and roll me a d20, please.
That's a 5. So
5.
it's 3. If that's what the -2 is for. I hope that's good.
Can I get Chelsea in a private chat, please?
Oh my god, I hate this. Hang on, do I need to mute? Oh, hang on. I'm gonna go over to the private chat and ask Mason if I need to mute stream. Oh, Mika, I can't hear you.
I just hop over there to start though.
Yeah. Here, I'm just gonna mute stream. So sorry, it's gonna be quiet. Communicate to them in the chat.
Okay.
Here. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, there we go.
Alrighty. So, Vina, as this is all happening, as Bud picks his card, in this same moment, you feel a very familiar kind of presence. And you see walking behind you is the gambler, but not the contorted red face, the more subdued, kind of smooth, regular. And he goes, "The sun is a terrible thing. It burns, it blisters, but it also brings life, and things flourish. You're going to have to make a choice here. Vina, you have potential to be great. I see it. And truly, if I'm being honest, I have more faith in you than the rest of your party. You're the one capable of making the hard choices. You've seen what happens when people bend, they break. You've seen your family be eradicated in an instant for making a single politically unsavvy move. Whether you know that move or not is frankly your business. I say you have to make a choice. Because these last moments, my power's waning. The card your friend just drew will instantly kill anyone you choose. Any member of your party. Not me, not the imps. You must choose. Now the temptation, of course, is to choose yourself. What I will offer you in return is power. DM to player. You must choose one player, and per the gambler, they will die. The DM to player knowledge is you will instantly gain a level, and forevermore be one level ahead of your party continuously.
Oh my god. And I'm assuming I can't choose my my Hound of Ill Omen.
No, that in fact is not gonna fly in this moment. Good try.
It has to be a player character, so I can't like
It has
try
to be a
some
player
bullshit.
character.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I'm like,
a-
Cerberus is kind of a part of our party right now.
Yes, essentially, yes. I would have said ally, but
I
DM to
know,
player,
I know,
it is
I know.
player character.
Okay. Oh my god. Shit.
As he kind of outstretches his hand, what does Vina most want?
Truly, she's in this weird crossing, right? Because
Okay.
it's been loyalty to her family for, that has been her entire motivation, right? It's just loyalty to her family and protecting her family. But now that that's gone, it has been this just blinding rage that has been driving her, right? This rage to just get revenge for her family. And that's it. That has been what has been motivating her. But then these little things have been happening to pull her away from this selfishness, right? To see Artie become what he has become, and to see him fight in that, where we all followed him into that fight, and to witness that camaraderie, and that she has found, even though her real family, her blood, is dead, she has found a new family. And it's in this moment that she's realized, oh my gosh, this is gonna make me cry. It's in this moment that she's realizing that that's who she's fighting for, right? It's not finding revenge for her family because they're gone. This is her family now. And so
As you make that realization, the gambler will cross to you, and you watch as he kind of pulls something from his back, and you see a dagger made of pure onyx that kind of dances and gleams, and as the shadows fall upon it, moves. He'll kind of press it into your hands. The dead can't protect the living, Vina. Protect your family to the best of your ability. You dying does not do that.
oh my god, this is such a hard decision. I think she knows the strength of her party. She knows that she's not the only strong one. Yes, this is the devil that has helped us, but he also took Iris's wings away. He also made Artie and Nymph owe him a favor. He's not good. He's the lesser of two evils. And so it's in this moment, even with all of these options that before it would have been a no-brainer. No-brainer, she would have just picked who she deemed the weakest. But she's gonna choose herself.
Copy. Let's go rejoin the rest of the group.
Oh, God.
Hey!
How y'all doing?
I almost cried real tears. It's fine.
You guys all watch as Bud pulls a card, and you see for a moment a sun blare, brilliant and blinding. And for a moment, you all watch as the gambler, not the perverted left side, the red side, the pure normal gambler, is standing by Vina. A black dagger pressed into her hand. And you watch him kind of smile. You're a brave woman, Vina. If more people like you, this world would be a simpler place. You all watch as he grips the dagger and slashes Vina's throat. Vina is dead.
What the? uh.
As Vina's body falls lifeless to the ground, you see the gambler turn and kind of stretch his dagger. And you see his original form, now much more red. I'll fight for as long as you can, but put me down. They coalesce. It is going to be Calgus's turn.
So where is he standing now?
So he is standing back in his original spot. So
Here?
behind Bud, here.
Well, we all like to gamble, right? I'm gonna drop my double barrel. I'm gonna pull my revolver. I'm gonna flip a coin. And I will change the cylinder over to not Ilianos' bullet, but to
Nins.
Nint's.
Nin's
I'm-
bullet.
Nint's bullet. Not Ilianos's. Well, do I get a sense that one would be better right now than the other?
Roll me an Arcana.
That's what you meant by what you said, Brandon? Okay.
26.
26. You don't get the feeling one would be better than the other.
I do have multi-tech as well, so I just like to put that out there.
Correct.
And I'm gonna kind of look at Vina and Bud, and say, use the scroll on her, not me, and I'll fire off both rounds, flipping the coin in the air.
So a couple things are going to happen simultaneously. As Brandon has called my bluff and realized he can fire more than one named round at the same time. All right, Brandon. Do you still have those stats saved?
It's just a plus 10 is all I know.
Okay,
That is the stats that I have written down.
beautiful. Roll me an attack. Well, roll me 2 attacks.
My hands are shaking.
I'm so scared for you. For all of us, honestly.
You're fucking kidding me.
What?
First one is a 29. I rolled a 19. My second one is a natural 20, 30.
So with your 29, Ninth, you watch as the revolver fall, the cylinder falls, the bullet shoots. You guys see as the gambler kind of turns to you, the right half no longer trying to like physically fight back the left half. You see the red kind of like veins, these neon red, bulging kind of protruding veins are pushing towards. You see the kind of last little bit of his eye appear. I'm sorry. I'm not strong enough. Calgus, you watch as this bullet, imbued with hellfire, streaks out of your barrel, and the red left half snaps his fingers and smiles as a small black void appears and the bullet disappears. The second bullet, however, catches this motherfucker straight in the temple. Brandon, roll me 20d10 damage.
Because it was a crit. He fucking critted. On a 10d10 attack?
That'll be 106 damage.
Also, I have
Brandon.
my emotional support base from Sandra.
Time slows as Calgus fires off this blast. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check as you watch as this bullet starts to just start pressing itself slow-mo style into the head of the gambler.
25.
25. With a 25, you watch as the bullet starts to pass, and for a moment, kind of like the imps, time stops, and you watch the last little bit of the gambler look you, his eye, dead in the eye, and a little message appears in your head. You're brave, little kobold. You've wasted a very powerful weapon. But I think things are for the best. And as good as they could be. Tell the boy it wasn't his fault. What he had to do. And you watch time restarts, the gambler falls over dead.
Question.
Yes.
As this is happening, do I notice anything on my body?
As the gambler dies, Mika, you feel a sudden lightness to your feet.
So we're
You
at the end
have
of.
Where combat's over, Mika, your wings are back.
So that also means then, well, he's dead. We have to check on Ardian immediately.
I'm gonna sprint over to Curran, place my hand on his chest,
Yes.
cure wounds,
Thank you.
immediately dig into his backpack,
Yep.
Grab the scroll of-
fight you.
True Resurrection, sprint over to Vina, consume the scroll, and cast True Resurrection on Vina.
Brandon, what level cure wounds?
The
Two.
only question that's left,
2.
Vina. In the moments after your throat was slashed, before Calgus cast the scroll, you feel an overwhelming warmth. The sunshine of a paradise that Vina never really thought she would experience. As you look out, several of your family members smiling, beckoning you to come to the better future. And a small, nagging sensation that there is work left to be done. Does Vina want to go back?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Did I ever learn Vina's real name?
I don't have that answer.
I
Chelsea.
forget. Did I see you or did I hear your name? Because I know one of the two things.
You heard? No.
Yeah.
You didn't
we
see
heard
me.
it.
You connected the dots, but you heard Iliano say my name.
Yeah, when we were
And
I
I freaked out. Remember?
So your
we
name
were,
is-
when we were
just
talking
you.
to him, Ren.
It was my name is
And
Ren.
me, right?
No, you weren't there. You and Corinne were
No,
outside
it was
of
just
the.
Yeah.
it was just Brandon, Chelsea, and I. That was session 10.
You'll hear Calgus. He'll say, "Ren, you're not supposed to be done yet. It's not over yet. Come on. Can't die in hell." You still owe me a favor.
Shit.
Oh, I'm crying.
Vina is gonna look at her family. And say, I'll see you soon, but not too soon. And she'll go back.
Vina, even though no words are spoken, it seems like something is stopping that. Perhaps your attachment to the mortal realm. You'll see your father kind of nod at you solemnly and smile. As you do, you watch as a small scroll appears in his hand, and he flicks it back at you. Vina, you stabilize with 1 hit point, and as you look in your hand, there is a small little piece of paper.
What does it say?
You open it. Emperor Ranos. Is the only things it says.
Okay. Oh, it says more than that, but yeah, got it.
Alrighty.
Oh, I would like to
Player
retrieve
to
my
other-
axe from the rat bastard, please.
I desperately need to go to the restroom.
Okay.
Give me a couple seconds. I'll be
Wait.
right back.
So I will say,
players to other players, I rolled a d20 to see if she was gonna come back or not.
oh yeah,
I figured.
Calgus is gonna pick up Ren.
I am want to rush over to Ren too.
And Calgus will be like, "Well, now you can die. You paid back your favor," and he'll hit you on the stomach.
Oh.
But she's at 1 hit point. Careful.
Do you know how much
have
my unarmed?
armor.
Do you know how much my
Oh,
armed
true.
strike does? Let's look.
You have
Actions.
zero
Unarmed
strength, you have zero
strike.
strength.
I have no strength.
Okay. I was
It's
like,
literally
dude.
1.
I rolled my death saving throws. I wasn't going to tell you guys what they were like in the moment. I went 3, 5, 14, 9.
Oh,
Holy
dead in 4
shit.
turns.
Yep. I was on a 4-turn timer there.
I
Also, chat knows this, but and it's in the VOD, so you can watch it. I highly suggest going back. I know I'm gonna clip that section because it was so good. It was because of the card that Bud pulled.
the
I
sun.
had to choose one of our party members to die.
Was it reversed?
I don't know. I just knew I had to
That's
choose
the
one of
sun.
our party members, and I couldn't choose my dog. Tried that. I couldn't choose Cerberus because I'm like, hey, you got him on our side, right? Nope, couldn't do that. And Bina was even offered a whole level, like she would be a level ahead of the whole party. Oh, I have a question for Mason when he gets back.
Wait, because it was the sun that he pulled, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
It had to be
sunlight.
reversed.
Mm-hmm.
It had to be reversed. That
He
is
said sunlight is
absolutely.
warm, and it brings life, but it can also burn.
That was absolutely a reversed sun. Because I want to ask Mason quick.
Hey
Mason,
Mason.
was that a reverse sun?
Yes, Mika.
Also, is the dagger still in my hand?
It is.
Ooh! Hey, Calgus, as I'm like dying, want to check this out for me?
Is the T-Rex still kicking? Or did Cerberus take care of that?
It is not. As you guys watch this, the T-Rex, as the gambler shrinks down and like starts to like crumble, the T-Rex starts to like visibly lose strength. And you just watch as Cerberus sinks its teeth deeper into this thing's throat and rips out its jugular.
Yeah.
Good boy. Chelsea, what was your question?
The dagger.
Oh wait. To
I wanted
Alrighty.
Calgus to identify it for
Identify.
me.
Calgus.
Yeah.
This dagger is an artifact. Requires an attunement slot.
Okay.
Currently, you gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. Furthermore, additionally, when you score a critical hit with this dagger, target must succeed a DC 13 saving throw or become frightened of you for a minute. On a success, the target is immune to this effect for 24 hours. This dagger's name is Whisper.
Cool.
Hey y'all, is it cool like if we end up going to the place where the Battle of the Crimson Canyon happened? I'll explain. Like,
We're
the
in
idea of-
hell.
Yeah.
I'm saying when we get out.
I don't know how we're gonna get out. Is the problem?
I'm going to put an
Oh.
asterisk if.
If yeah.
Yeah. So are the
Um,
cameras still rolling?
As you say that, you notice there are 4 cameras still rolling.
Calgus is gonna step up and say, "Well, I think we just fucking won."
Iris
No,
is
just-
like. Oh, sorry.
As you say that, you see a series of scorching rays rip through the sky and blast the last 4 orbs out of existence. As you look back and see Viola standing there. Fuck yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Alright.
I mean, great job, everyone.
Can I go get my axe back real quick? I don't want that back.
Curran, you sure can.
Yeah.
I would like to take a nap.
Curran, your
flying
your
around.
axe is different.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Fuck this bitch.
But it may be more powerful.
Alrighty. You guys are currently in hell.
Mhm.
You are currently in Arena 757. It's only a matter of time before security starts swarming this place.
Yeah.
Why? Because we won.
What would you like to do?
What's the announcer's name?
Viola?
Viola? How the fuck do
Yeah?
I get out of here?
Yeah, me too. What's the plan?
How do we get out? How do we get out? we
Oh
had
my
to-
god, they don't have a plan. Oh my
we
god, we're
had
gonna
to
die.
get here.
No, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, okay.
First of all, Viola,
Yeah? Oh, you're
Can
cute.
you heal?
What's your name?
Viola,
Um,
not the time.
I-
Not the time.
Yeah, right. Yes, I
I
can.
died.
Blood does something for me.
And
I,
now
I
I'm-
I don't really have an explanation for it.
You
Right,
little
right. That didn't land. That's on me. I apologize. Viola's gonna max
Cure
out her
Wounds.
spells, cast Cure Wounds.
fuck yeah. I'll manipulate this woman to heal me. Absolutely, I will.
Everybody heals 16 hit points.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Can I roll an investigation? Like check for like an exit or like
Yep.
any
Yeah.
sort of thing like that?
I'll roll. Can I do like Arcana to see if there's a portal or something? Or
Give me
like-
investigation. Give me an Arcana.
Yeah, hey, how does a 29 sound?
29 sounds pretty
What
good.
about a 23 for that Arcana?
29 and a 23. Mika, what were you rolling?
Investigation for like an exit or just
Okay.
anything like that.
And you're rolling Arcana, Chelsea? Calgus,
Correct.
I'll get to you.
I have a question.
Mika,
Oh, yeah.
you roll an investigation. You sense there's another camera in the area. A smaller one that's not necessarily tied to the force field. Chelsea, with your Arcana check, you sense the faint magical presence of someone you've met before. Calgus, give me a flat charisma check.
Is there a fireplace?
No.
No, I think this is the woman. This is Matilda, isn't it?
10. I would like to use my luck point.
Go ahead and use your luck point.
Wait, I feel like
12.
Low Charisma is almost better for this because she likes that.
12. As you roll a 12, Calgus, like, you are covered in blood, like the blood of the T-Rex, the blood of everything. You fucking holster your pistol, 2 bullets less of a name, and you just suddenly feel yourself scooped up in 2 massive brawny arms as Matilda looks at the entire party and goes, I'm fucking my entire pension. But let's leave. Let's leave right now.
I agree.
An inky black portal appears. Matilda rushes through. The rest of the party rushes through. Calgus, roll me a d6.
6.
Calgus, where would you like to go?
Oh no. Oh no, no. I don't know. Shit. I think we go back to the Feywild. I want to go to T3.
You want to go to T3.
Go to T3.
Okay. Roll me a d4.
God, it's gotta be. I don't have a D4 out. Where's my fucking sack?
I was gonna make a joke.
It wasn't between my legs. I checked. Yay! 2.
2.
Do we go to the wrong Tatiana?
Bitch. Oh my god, there is 4 of them! Oh no! We're going to T2!
Brandon, you imagine Tatiana in your mind's eye. And you guys rush through this portal. Was there anything else that occurred prior to you guys rushing through this portal?
Kind of wanted to look at the gambler's corpse a little bit.
You do not get that option.
Damn it. That's
Do we,
fine.
I want Big Doggy. Is Big Doggy stuck here?
Do you want Big Doggy to come with?
That's a bad idea.
I don't
Is
think
it?
Serb's gonna fit through, unfortunately.
Tell him to be
That's
free.
true.
Iris,
Huh?
give me a persuasion check.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I'll
What
take
if we
him
can
with.
shrink him? What if we can have a little mini Cerberus?
I can reduce his size by 1. Mason?
Mhm.
That is a nat 27!
A nat
Yeah,
20
good
sounds
dog.
pretty good. And you can reduce his size by 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Only for... a minute.
Oh.
But I get him through the portal,
So, Mika,
maybe.
Iris
That's
casts
if he's on our
reduce
side, though.
reduce on Cerberus. What does Iris say to Cerberus? And I'm
Do
gonna
we
say
not-
Iris is saying it through Curran because you don't
Yeah.
speak animal.
So I'm guessing we don't want him with us.
I don't think we can. Yeah.
If
Only
Mika,
he's truly
if
gonna be an
if
ally.
Iris reduces the size, it's possible he fits through the portal.
But then we're showing up to T2.
With fucking
We
Cerberus.
don't know that it's T2.
We're
We're
showing,
up.
up.
somewhere with fucking Cerberus.
Feywild, they've seen crazier
Um,
things.
Curran,
No, it's true.
roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 18.
18. Curran, as you look at Cerberus, the dog, like, he's trying not to look at you, but he's like drawn to you as you are the one person who understands him. you fought in the fighting pits. You've seen true despair. You've seen true pain, the true look of somebody who is beaten down and held down and is at
He's
the
coming
lowest
with us.
low.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
He's
okay,
coming with
so
us.
hold up. I gotta say this though, because it's
I mean, I still have fucking animal speak.
well, no, but
And, yeah.
this is my persuasion check for the nat 20.
Mhm.
I'm gonna look to Curran. Look to Curran and say, ask him if he wants to come with us. And then after he says that, I have like something else I want to tell Cerberus before we go, because I want to have Curran alert Cerberus of what I'm going to do to reduce his size to have him come with us for a minute so he doesn't
So-
freak out.
So absolutely, you can inform Cerberus what's gonna happen. Curran, as you ask Cerberus if he wants to come, are you relaying that message?
Yeah, well, yeah.
As you ask Cerberus whether he wants to come with you, the first head, why would I want that? The other two heads, yes, yes, absolutely, yes.
Perfect.
I want a dog.
Let's go, baby.
We have a
Okay.
dog.
So-
Mika, you reduce Cerberus. He's willing, so it happens immediately.
Perfect.
You reduce him to a more. You guys watch as he morphs and kind of changes
Good.
forms. He is still like 10 feet tall.
He's still medium size.
He's my friend.
Oh my god, hang on, I gotta save it and show it to chat. 1 second.
Would he have been able to come with us if I didn't reduce him?
No.
Dog.
Big dog.
My brain sometimes does good things.
All right. Is there anything
You
else?
step it.
Curran, Bud, is there anything else you two would like to do as the only people who have not done anything?
I have
I'm
my
gonna-
axe.
I'm gonna
rebelling
include-
Cerberus with. Cool.
All right. Sir. All right. Kyle has his new axe. Bud, is there anything you want to do before you leave the Nine Hells?
I mean, I don't think there is really much of anything else for me to do, so no.
I have one thing.
Yes.
I would like to leave the revolver behind.
Oh.
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 Because
Okay.
right now, Callus understands in order to get another bullet, he doesn't know what he'll have to give up. And he knows that if he puts himself in position to need a bullet, he'll give up whatever he needs to. And he doesn't want to do that.
Calgus, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Also, while he's doing that, Mason, I have a question.
Yeah,
Kinda
for
like
sure.
a player DM.
Yeah, of course.
When we were talking about Spear of Fate, were you by chance talking about Spear of Destiny?
Who's to say?
Because if that's Spear of Destiny, that's fucking.
18 wisdom save.
Calgus. You kind of go through that mental process you've already described. In order to get another bullet, you'd be willing to sacrifice anything, but the fact you're willing to sacrifice the revolver already indicates that you're not interested in that. You set the revolver down. You immediately, as you break contact with it, lose half of any remaining hit points. But the revolver stays on the ground.
I take 28 points of damage.
Jesus, fuck.
Do
It's
we
all
have
psychic.
the cleric again?
It's all
Or is that what
psychic
you were
damage.
before?
I was a cleric before.
As you guys leave the Nine Hells, Calgus, you watch as a figure in black. You turn back for a moment, and as a figure in black with red fiery wings picks up the revolver. Interesting, though, Kobold. Very, very interesting.
Don't worry. I'll still kill him.
I'd win.
I knew I liked you for a reason. And you passed through the portal.
Damn. We got a fucking dog with us now, bitch. We got Sprinkles, a dog, Artie, and Mint, bitch.
As you guys pass through the portal, the winding, ripping sensation of passing through the plains, the twisting, the lurching, the feeling of complete and total disorientation occurs, and you guys find yourself, boom, in a room. And for a moment, it registers. It's a softly lit room with candles. There's a bed.
No! No!
Oh, no.
No!
Oh no.
And you guys see the bare ass of D'Artagnan absolutely going to town on a female figure bent over in the bed.
Current, Curran's just gonna be like, oh hey D'Artagnan.
Curran, you watch as cool as a cucumber, D'Artagnan turns to you. Finishes 3 more pumps. And then kind of like casually takes the blanket,
Fucking.
tosses it over the female figure, and turns to you and is like, "What's up, Curran and everyone else? Y'all look terrible. What's happening?"
the dirtiest fucking
An
look
astute observation.
D'Artagnan is also fully naked, just fully
Yeah.
erect.
Oh,
Like, yeah.
Oh.
Fucking Killian Murphy and Oppenheimer.
Pretty much.
I need to get this dog out of here. Cause soon enough he's gonna be full size again, and
What's wrong with the dog?
What's
what's wrong with any of this? What's
Okay.
wrong with any of you busting into the middle of a
D'Artagnan.
session?
I'm putting
D'Artagnan.
my hand
Yeah,
up to him.
Yeah, Calgus, what do you got? What makes this better?
We were in hell.
Okay.
I got
Yep.
picked up. We were going through a portal. I needed to talk to T3, and
I've-
this is where he showed up at.
I've also talked to women before, and D'Artagnan will kind of look as you are still in Matilda's arms, being cradled gently.
Yeah, I'm just vibing.
And he'll just kind of like, new girlfriend? And before you can answer, she just immediately, yes.
D'Artagnan, if I don't get this dog out of here, this room, he's gonna be too big. He's not this. We gotta get out of here.
You know how many times that's been said in the last, like, 15 seconds?
Just move. The
Not that many,
Come out,
but
come
it's
out.
weird it's happened twice.
Fine. No. We're just gonna keep him here. We're just gonna keep him
Just
here.
move the
We're gonna
fucking dog out. And that is Curran.
So, D'Artagnan,
He's staying.
Curran,
Dog is staying.
Cerberus will put his paw on your, like, thigh. And you just kind of mentally get the sense, like, he can maintain this form for however long he wants. When he gets big, he can't necessarily shrink down, but when he's in a size, he can keep it there.
Okay.
He'll just kind of look at you and be like,
Oh wow. Okay, so he can return to like his big size whenever he pleases, but I have to shrink him down.
Doggo.
"Yep."
Okay, because I got interesting. Okay.
From under
One
the cover,
shapeshifter to another.
from under the covers, you hear, "What the fuck do all of you want? This is ridiculous."
D'Artagnan, we just killed the gambler. We need to talk to T3.
I'm
Things are
not
falling apart.
fucking Tea Tree. What the fuck do you want?
Okay, it was an accident. We need to talk to D'Artagnan because shit's going south.
Well, yeah, you
That's
can
all.
talk to Bartania, but fuck, what do you want, my stupid sister? God knows she's not good for anything.
She owes a lot of money to us.
Who,
It's a long story.
who doesn't owe money to fucking T-Cheat? Fucking T-Tree. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Listen, we just collapsed the entirety of the blood games, and shit's going south. So, I was going to talk to T-Tree, but here you are, one of the other ones I talked to. I didn't want to see you getting fucked. I'm sorry. I want to leave.
You'll see an identical blue-haired with like blonde/white highlights kind of pop her head up the covers, like still very covered up, like, you know, all cinched up, but she'll be like, oh, you collapsed the blood games.
Is this? Hang on. Can I get an insight? Is this T-Tree or is this T1?
I think
Give me give me an insight check.
I thought it was T2.
No, T2
No,
is the one that was
that's
getting
the second
fucked.
one showed up.
Oh, because the other one. Because you had the other. Oh.
So to be very clear, this is the one who was getting fucked, but is now all like wrapped up in her blanket. Like,
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah,
another
it's the
one that
same
came
one.
in.
No.
I'm
No.
sorry,
It's the
but I'm
same
still
one.
I'm
It's
still gonna do
T2.
insight. I don't care.
it's
Yeah.
the same one. Yeah.
So with that insight, right? You said insight.
Insight, yeah.
Yeah. That is a 24.
All right, 24. Vina, this is T2.
Okay.
This is T2. This is the one that T3 said she'd handle, but currently she is getting dicked down by D'Artagnan.
Handle everyone else.
So T2 will kind of like
Maybe we
She
should
has
have
a-
told her.
she has a more regal bearing than T3. Like T3 was literally like eating soup, like stew with her hands.
Oh, that's right.
Like T2 has a more like refined bearing, like where T3 probably would have been like, if you had found T3 in this situation, she probably would have been like blanket open, like boobs out and like fully exposed, like, what do you want? Like T2 is a little more buttoned up and she's like, what can I do for you? What can I do to make you go away?
I just need to
You
find
can get us to
T3.
your
We need
What's it?
T3.
sister.
That's
That's what you can do.
That's it.
I need her to finish too.
You
You
need
scumbag.
you need T3?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, it's a simple matter to keep my underlings under me, no problem. And she'll kind of like take a whistle off her neck and she'll blow it. And
Blow my
you
whistle,
see
baby.
suddenly, out of nowhere, T3 is standing there and she's like, I got 15 on that, 15 on that. Where the fuck am I? Oh!
Hey.
All of you! Fuck, you have no idea how much money you made me. But also, we collapsed the economy, so that doesn't really mean much. But hey, you're alive, which is what I expected to happen. 100%. Thought you'd live. That's why we did this. Oh my god, I lost so much money.
How can I get my money that I bet?
So she bet.
She bet against us.
Did you bet against us?
Fucking way!
Can I slap her across the face?
No!
Don't touch.
Roll me an attack roll.
Yeah,
Chelsea,
I
what
put-
happened the last time you attacked a power?
You have 1
figure?
HP. Or no, you
No,
have 17
I
HP.
have 17. Thank you.
I put
What, Chelsea?
512 gold
This is
in,
the-
and I
I'm
want
not
my
going. I'm
fucking
not going to
return.
like hurt.
Damage.
Hurt.
You're
It's
you're
like a-
slapping. Yep, I track. I
It's a
track.
statement. What do I
What's
add
this?
to? I don't do it. Is it just my strength?
An unarmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
unarmed,
just
yeah.
track.
That's a 16. Nice.
Chelsea, you get a nice slap on
Good.
T3. Just full clap.
Deserves
Uh,
it.
You
Listen. Listen. I deserve that. Listen. I still bet on you. We collapsed the economy. We succeeded. I just did the math, and if I made a bet as an anonymous figure, and you lost, which you didn't, then I recoup all my win. We still collapsed it. We still did it. Yay! Yay us! Yay the end of gambling. Oh my god, fucking kill me. I hate myself. Fuck.
Where can I collect my money that I bet on us?
Yeah, same.
Oh, honey.
Oh,
And you feel Matilda, who is literally holding you, kind of tense up.
Hey, Matilda. Honey.
Subsection 11D.
Um,
In the event of full collapse, the money holder is only entitled, well, to nothing. The betting collapsed, so I think you're great, and she'll kind of like pet your head.
God, I
But
didn't bet any of my money.
I didn't,
I still have some.
I didn't do that. But it's gone.
You know what? We're alive. We're alive. We're alive. We're alive. I'm gonna raise all of my money.
Can I?
It's 320 gold. Gone.
Yeah.
Ouch.
512, baby.
I still have like the necklace that I found from the other people fucking.
Oh,
Back at that one party.
yeah.
So I still have like 200, 250 gold.
I forgot
Via
about
necklace?
that.
Yeah.
Well, that's just the necklace's worth. You
Worth,
actually,
yeah,
you
I
actually have
haven't.
to sell
I'm
it.
just saying. I know. I'm saying like I have like I have something worth value.
Mhm.
Is it possible
Hmm.
to have? Because T3 is pissing me off, and can I make her go to the Crimson Canyon and fetch the artifact for me? Can I really try to persuade her to do it?
Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would trust her to do that though. What if she just holds on
Fair.
to it when she figures out how strong of an artifact it is?
Do you want to intimidate her?
I don't even know with some intimidation if like I don't know if I would trust her to have her hands
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Never mind. I won't.
Calgus.
Like I think we need to go get it.
Yeah.
Oh, he had his headphones on.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, motherfucker. Because we still, T3 still wants us to kill. Is it T2 that she still wants us to?
One.
Oh, T1. Oh, that's right, T1. Yeah. There's so many of them. It's so.
What was the other part of like her end of the deal? She was gonna take care of T2, right?
So yes, her deal was she was gonna take care of T2, and then essentially they'd be able to take care of T1 and posture herself as the queen of the Fate Court.
And then she could direct
The army of the Fate Court, of the Summer Court. Yep. However, as you have seen T2 just being once again just railed, maybe there's a conversation to be had.
Yeah, because I don't think T3 was gonna help us in that ever. Like, I don't think that was her plan. I think she probably just wanted us to die, and then problem gone.
Iris is like devastated over all this right now because like this is where she lived quite a long time.
I'm
She
just
had,
gonna
like,
straight up
so
ask.
much respect.
I'm gonna straight up ask T2 if
Yes, my dear.
she do you know anything, or are you aware of what has happened in the Unseelie Court?
Regarding Ilianos Pathenta becoming king of the Unseelie.
Correct.
Very aware. Well, my sister, the T3, as you know her, we call her T-Tree. Keeps it cute, but regardless. My name is T2. Simila Macron of the original Tatiana. Yes, I know of the happenings on the Unseelie court, as I am the functioning ruler of the Fae. With the understanding that I'm currently fully naked and wrapped in a blanket and being held by the cutest human. She'll kind of wink at D'Artagnan. You watch as D'Artagnan full blushes. What can I do for you?
Out of character, I'm gonna blackmail the shit out of that guy.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Curran, give me a history check real quick.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Not all of the knights, but a majority of the knights of the round swear an oath to celibacy. D'Artagnan has sworn such oath.
Oh, I'm gonna blackmail the fuck out of this dude.
That
Oh, that's great. I suppose if you would prefer, we can step out and give you a moment before we have such a conversation.
My dear, I cover myself out of decency, not of shame. What would you like to talk about?
Okay.
damn kind of powerful.
Totally caught off guard. Okay. Our goals may be similar to yours when it comes to Ilianos Pathenta.
You have my attention.
And if we have similar goals in mind, perhaps we can help each other out. We've disproven our strength and the fact that we have killed the gambler. He's no longer controlling your people.
I see. At this, you kind of see her, like, lose focus a little bit, and she'll kind of let them cover slip and fall down, and she'll stand up, full, like, kind of regalia. I'm sure T-Tree has explained to you why the gambler was such an interesting... Why it was a figure of interest, excuse me.
I'm sure Vina remembers, but Chelsea doesn't remember.
I see.
I
Let
don't
me
remember
remind you. The Fae are fickle creatures. We enjoy amusement. We enjoy spectacle. So imagine a blood sport. Something so amusing. The death of innocent creatures, the trial, the tribulation. Fascinating. Now, what do devils want? Well, they want to make the best deal possible. Ideally, mortals often offer their souls. Fae are not so fickle. As immortal creatures, we understand the power of a soul. So, how do you erode that? Addiction. Make the Fae so addicted to gambling, so addicted to the blood sports, that they willingly hand over their own immortality as a bet. That is what you have just undermined.
my people, kind as they are, gracious as they are not immune to such amusements. We were very near total collapse in the sense of immortal souls being offered in place of partially bets. Because when you're betting everything, why not?
Okay, so Chelsea's
Me-
processing is struggling. She's happy we did this, right?
She's very happy you did this.
Okay.
She's essentially saying Faye were becoming so addicted to gambling.
That like their
That
whole
The
yeah.
plan was for Devils to like start making Faye bet their immortal like souls.
Wait,
This
and
is
weren't
awkward.
the devils are on the side of the Unseelie, aren't they? Right?
The Devils are on their side.
Their side as in
Devil's side.
oh, okay. They're just meddling.
They just, yeah.
But they've
They
also
are.
been killing changelings. Oh, I'm gonna ask her about that too, if she's done.
Precisely what are you asking?
Oh, I maybe well, cause she can see them, right? Like, there's no way she can't. Like, I can assume that she knows.
Yeah, no, she can see you for what you are.
Okay. Because I haven't told my whole party yet, even though
I
I
have my
consider them my
suspicions.
family now.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to watch the highlighted clip, guys. I am going to message her and say, on a side note, speaking of the devils, they have been killing my people. Do you know anything about that?
My dear. Why would the Devils kill your people? Think critically. I assume you kind of like fill her in a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. About the river.
The river Styx. The river of truth. The river that burns away all untruths, rather. What better river to waterboard a people so smart, so in tune with what's happening in the world?
Mm.
The devils don't care for mortals as far as the happenings, but they care for the souls. But mortals care for the mortal world. Can you think of anyone at all who would have a vested interest in destroying a spy network and making use of all the truths they have to offer?
Fair. I have a feeling that it's a name on the paper.
Orianos Renos, the Emperor of Manos.
Cool. Right.
Hey, Mason.
Yeah,
I have a question for the DM.
yeah, of course.
Is the Gambler
Mhm.
a title? As I have just killed the Gambler.
Galgus.
How's that
You feel
coin
the
in my pocket
coin
feel?
in your pocket. It feels a little warmer. A little more comfortable.
Sick. Great. I was just sitting here, and then I think titles got mentioned, and I'm like, wait a second. Oh my.
That is fucking ridiculous.
Once again, T2 will kind of stiffen up. What do you need so you can all leave and I can get back to the activities that were at hand?
Do you?
She'll kind of look at D'Artagnan and like there's kind of that look up down look, and like Curran, go ahead and roll me an insight check.
No.
That's
No.
his number
No.
12.
I think you missed it.
Oh, 12.
12. With the 12 insight and also like knowing D'Artagnan, like you two have fought side by side in like pitched combat, life or death, at the Battle of the North Shore. It's hard to know why exactly you know it, but D'Artagnan is completely flaccid and he's pretending like he's not. Like he's pretending like he can get it back up at any second. He can't. He's struggling.
I'm going under my
but
desk now.
Ed,
But-
is that you? Sorry.
but there's kind of this look like between him like and you like this entire time D'Artagnan has been like naked on the bed like like volleyball posing like how can I help you? And there's just this moment of a look between you and Curran and D'Artagnan that is like help me. We passed the point of no return. Like help me.
It's gonna get no fucking help from me. This is all blackmail to be.
Back to the conversation at hand.
Yes.
Do you already have some sort of game plan, or are we starting completely from scratch?
When you say game plan, what are you referring to?
Do you
I have many
any
game
pieces
plans.
moving already in order to take down Iliana's Placenta?
So, T2 will kind of straighten up. I have an army. However, myself and T1, from what you understand, T1 is not the original Tatiana. T1 is merely the first simulacron. Myself and T1 can jointly run the Sealy Court, the Summer Court. T3 is an errand girl with great aspiration. She'll kind of look at T3, and T3 will just kind of like, no, aspiration, no, weird, weird. I'm sure T3 has convinced you if you kill T1 that I will merely bow, but I am my own person. However, if we deal with T1, you have my full support. Additionally, I'm willing to petition my sister, but she is rather stubborn. And though we hold joint power, we can override each other. That being said, we have access to the army, and that would put incredible pressure on the Unseelie Court. Pressure that could be utilized to attack the throne. I am saying I'm willing to start a war. Am I clear?
Crystal. Question to the party real quick. Do we want to go back first to make sure too much shit hasn't gone down?
I think we have to get back to the dungeon, right? As much as I want to
Either
kill
to the
Ilianos,
dungeon, I'm not necessarily to the dungeon. Like, God, it's been so long. Why did we even go to the dungeon? Wasn't it just to basically hide?
For Curran's.
There's a lot of shit that.
Yeah,
It's
there
a
were
lot of
there.
Curran things for the round.
a lot of reasons to come to the dungeon. The Knights of the Round was a huge reason, but also artifacts and the ability to become more powerful were reasons to come to the dungeon.
and are you going
And to
to?
flee
And are you going to let I'm blanking on her name?
Valencia.
Valencia die in the
Pirate
dungeon?
mommy?
Pirate mommy.
That's right. I forgot they ran into the dungeon.
Mhm.
I forgot
Pi-
about that.
Pirate mommy in red.
Hmm.
Yeah, the issue is like we don't know where in the dungeon they could be. So it's ever changing.
But if we can get in there, I have the sending stone.
You guys
If-
also the other item to remind you of that you might not
The
you
pub
might have
thing.
forgotten. Yes, the
I
last
was
call.
just gonna
game.
say.
You
Oh,
have
the-
one charge of going back to the last call.
Yeah, that one pub that we
Yeah,
that
but
current.
that doesn't necessarily take us back to the dungeon. That just takes us somewhere
Cor-
random, right?
Correct. To
Yeah.
wherever the last pub is. The last call rather.
But we can always use that as a desperation to get out of the dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Or
yeah.
not. You know, we don't know.
Can I ask T2 if she has any sort of like artifact or scroll or something that could, you know what I mean, bring us back here? Or,
Back to the summer court.
well, if we go run an errand and, or not errand, that makes it sound minuscule. but
Your hand, Vina.
I'll hold out my hand.
She'll take your hand very gingerly and kiss it. And for a moment,
Watch out,
you...
D'Artagnan. Sorry.
roll me an insight check.
Well, she's
Oh my god.
no way.
That's gonna be a 23.
23. With the 23,
I rolled an 18.
you watch as D'Artagnan clocks this, and there's a look of pissed. Looks like T2 is probably very bi. As she kisses your hand, Vina,
Mhm.
for one time and one time only, you can find the summer court anywhere it is.
Oh. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
With my coin,
Mhm.
is there a way for it to be modified so that if I, use it, I don't just because like what it is right now is that when I get summoned to like the Feywild, I just go into the Feywild. I don't go to the summer court.
Yep.
Is there a way for it to be modified where if I, blip into the Fey realm, I could just go to the summer court and not go to the Feywild?
Roll me a persuasion check.
And can that bring the whole party with, or is it just you?
Just me. 18 plus it's a 19.
19. Once again, T2 is like fully naked at this point, just going about her like duties like
This is my
naturally.
home.
But we're really pretty, so.
And she'll look at you dead in the eye, Iris, and she'll be like, I can make it so you always come back to the summer court. Vina will, for one time, come back to me. And she'll kind of look and wink at Vina. I will need you to become a knight of the summer court, however. There will be additional responsibilities, but per your request, when you use that coin, DM to player, you'll always be able to, using the coin, you'll always be able to find your way back to the summer court.
And what would being a knight entail?
So, roll me a history check.
Perfect. $19, 12 plus 7.
19. So with a 19, being a knight largely entails protecting the place you deem to serve. So you would be responsible, not necessarily like before you might be like obliged, like the way a citizen might be obliged to protect their home, but you'll be compelled to protect the summer court against all threats, foreign and domestic, essentially.
Yeah.
You're entering
And-
the National Guard.
That's actually a great comparison. You're entering the National Guard.
Will you
And if
answer the call?
T2 needs to call you, you'll be summoned against your will, essentially.
That could be an issue, though.
Could.
Would it be like player to DM?
Yeah.
With Curran being like a knight of the round, would it be similar with me and like the being summoned and the being called, or is it a little bit different from Curran being knight of the round? Because I'm just trying to like scope out, you know.
It's probably fairly similar.
Okay. And are there any benefits? Do I gain, like, aside from being summoned to this like summer court, or like being able to find my way to summer court,
Mhm.
do I gain any other benefits from this?
Not necessarily at this time.
Okay.
It feels like there's probably room for upward movement, but right now that's just the trade-off is you can find your way back, but if you're called, you must answer. But there's a lot of room for upward growth.
Especially if we help take down
Yeah.
the Unseelie Court.
That's yep. And like
Additional-
also,
Additionally, Mika, Iris and Iris only would understand that. So Tatiana has been out of the picture for a while, which is already a fucking bombshell.
yes.
But there are 3 Tatianas fighting for dominance. If you were to help one of them gain control of the summer court, that's a very powerful boon. To have somebody who essentially owns the summer court owe you favors.
Also, like before I say anything else, what like Iris's mind right now, like this is basically the closest she will get to having a connection with her father again. And so she will look at T2. I accept.
Does Iris have a last name?
She sure does. It is Aethra. I will type it into chat.
Aethra. You guys watch as T2, as she's standing there, a blade of flower petals just starts to materialize. Violets, daisies, wildflowers coalescing into a single rapier slight type blade. And she'll just hold it in front of her for a second. Iris Aethra, I knight you. Knight of the Fae, Knight of the Summer Court, and Champion of Tatiana.
Bro. So now we have.
T3 will just kind of like, for a second, she'll be like, you can't do that, and T2 will just look at her, shut up. And you watch
I
as
like
T3's
T2.
mouth gets just, it almost looks like stitched shut, and she's unable to talk any further as she like continues to talk shit. But
Because
T2
she's a
will just-
creation of T2.
Yes. And T2 will look at all of you and be like, I wish we could have met at better
She did this naked.
circumstances.
She just did this naked. I just realized she knighted me naked.
Correct, she did not unite.
I'm still being cradled like a child.
You are still being cradled by Matilda. There is still
I have not bought
Cerberus
it.
like actively licking Curran's heels.
Oh boy.
I have not fought being cradled whatsoever.
Kyle, give me an animal handling check.
So much character development happening. I love it.
That
Yeah.
is going to be a 13.
13. Cerberus will kind of look at you and be like, you just hear, good boy, proud, bestest boy.
Can we make him a collar? Well, 3 collars, right?
We can do that.
Do they each have their own name? We name each of them.
So I had this thought during the fight. Mason, I have a very important question. So they
Yes.
healed from fire damage, right?
Correct.
So if I make their collars out of metal, and if they need to be healed, I can cast heat metal to be healing them consistently through combat, correct?
Holy shit!
That seems like it makes sense.
Just
Oh my god, I love this.
I wonder, Mason, how pissed are you that I reduced him?
he loves it.
Oh,
The
yeah.
story, Mika. To be clear,
Sprinkles
I'm
is
not here,
gonna have a dog.
like DM to players. I'm not here to beat you. I'm here to make the story. Like that's
Okay.
what we're here for.
And this
And
is
if
a
the story is
bomb-ass
painful,
story,
it's
dude.
painful.
We now have a skeleton butler, literal water.
But
and
that
a
being said,
three-headed dog.
with the knighting of Iris, Knight of the Fae, Knight of the Summer Court, Champion of Tatiana, I think that's where we'll end session.
Yes.
What a session! What
We-
a
Can we
fucking
possibly
session.
get a long rest in before
Yes, please.
the end of session?
Please.
I'm gonna say that before the beginnings of anything else, yes, y'all can get a long rest.
Thank Christ.
Thank
I
God.
spent so many spell slots and so many hit points.
Yes, Brandon.
How are my warlock levels doing?
So Brandon,
Oh.
go ahead and respec.
You're a cleric again?
Nope.
No. Oh, what the fuck
What do you
now?
mean respect?
I lost
Take
my
one of
warlock
those.
levels.
He's
I
not
gotta
a
put it on
warlock
something
anymore.
else.
Because he put the like his deal with
I
his
broke
demon
my deal.
mummies off now because he left the revolver behind. So now it's
Mm.
this is your second fucking time respecking. That is insane.
Hell yeah. Modular.
Guys,
Let's go.
I'm back up to 69 hit points.
Mason.
So I
Yeah.
now have new. I have
Level up.
Calgus, new Calgus, and copy of new
You
Calgus.
do level up.
Let's go. Alex, big
I was gonna say
bucks.
because the gambler's like a prince of
Big
hell, right? Like
bucks.
if I remember correctly, he was a prince of hell.
He was Prince of Hell.
Okay,
Does that
I want to
make
make
me
sure.
a Prince of Hell now? What does this make me? Am I the gambler? What am
Well,
I?
Holy shit!
Calgus, we might have to have a conversation out of chat.
Who am I?
Did you just gain 2 fucking titles?
Not two.
No fucking. Well, Prince of
Aw,
Hell
I'm
and
not
the gambler.
gonna have a max HP of 69 anymore.
That's too bad.
That'd be 2 titles, right? They're separate titles. Prince of Hell and Gambler are like separate titles.
Are we gonna announce what we're taking a level in?
I'm just
I mean,
sticking
you
with my
know I'm
rogue.
taking a level in.
No one else is doing. Okay, I'm not.
I'm taking a level
Mason.
in barbarian. So
Mason.
Mhm.
I now have tokens of the departed.
Nice.
So we will have to touch on that lore that I mentioned wanting to do.
Yep.
That is fucking. Guys, I now have to reap souls.
All right, Curran, you reattune to the axe.
yeah.
So, you lose your 2 additional charges of Wild Shape.
Okay.
However, as an action, you may use a Wild Shape and deal the damage of that Wild Shape to somebody as true damage.
Oh. Like when you say the damage,
So, if you choose Great Hyena,
yeah, I would roll its attack damage.
no.
Oh,
What's the HP of a Great Hyena?
45.
So you would lose a charge of Wild Shape,
And deal
And-
straight up 45 damage.
straight up 45 true damage.
Gotcha.
Holy sh! You just deal a whole. That's stupid.
Wait, well, I was
That's a
reading
lot
something.
of
What's happening?
fucking damage.
I was
I
reading
can
something.
burn
What's
a
happening?
wild shape to deal 45 damage to something, just straight up. Do I have to tackle for it, or does it just happen?
So it'll be an attack roll,
Okay.
but you'll have advantage.
So it's like Divine Smite?
Yeah, it'll
Okay.
it. You can't attack multiple, but you can attack one.
Yeah.
essentially.
Did I get
That's so
my
huge.
3 AC back from having both of them now again?
You do get your 3 AC back.
Okay.
But it's no longer a +3.
Oh. Wait, what?
So
It's-
you
confused.
You get your +3 AC back, but it's no
Yeah.
longer a +3 weapon. It's just a base weapon.
Oh, I meant for armor, because I was getting.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you still get
Oh,
that.
okay, cool.
No, I was confused too. I was like, oh,
And this is back to.
No,
just
no,
regular-
no, you're fine. It's a fucking.
Okay.
I'm
Back to.
I'm redefining a weapon. Additionally, Kyle, the new power is called Sunder.
So it's just back to a regular great axe. Cool.
Great.
Okay. I have a silvered one still. So, well,
this might be my favorite session yet.
I'm glad.
This had so much development in so many ways. And we
And
got
you
a
didn't
fucking
even
dog.
see the.
No,
Dina.
that's why. Yeah, I'm interested to see that. But like
Oh my god. It
in the past,
hurt.
like 5 sessions, we have gained 3 very different like family members. That's so. Oh my god, no! But this is so. The dog is gonna be huge. If that thing get a suplex, like, oh,
Chelsea, you still streaming?
I sure am.
Okay.
You'd
So
like me to wrap up stream?
not quite yet. You guys have currently teleported to T2. You've had a meeting with her. I'm gonna say you guys gain the effects of a long rest, but I'm gonna say you guys go back to your pocket dimension. Yes.
I want to check an Artie and Ninth to see if they still have like the seal on them from the gambler.
As you guys get back to the pocket dimension,
They better not be dead. They better not be dead. Because he brought them back to life, right?
as you get back to the pocket dimension, you cross the bridge and you hear Sprinkles just kind of like subduedly say like, what happened? What happened? Everyone, I'm confused.
You guys used the scroll on
I'm gonna use the
me.
scroll too.
Hold up, I have a question.
Yes.
Is Kelgus now considered the gambler?
I was about to ask that.
I would like to make a deal with him to bring them back again.
So we'll touch on that. Yes, Calgus is considered the gambler. He doesn't necessarily have all those powers right off the bat. As you guys cross the river, the little stream and bridge, you guys see Artie kneeling, holding the lifeless body of Ninth, sobbing.
With a gun.
The favor was to take the bullet.
He'll look at the entire party and he's like, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. It wasn't my fault. I didn't mean to.
I'm going to Artie. I'm immediately going to Artie and I'm going to hold him and sit there with him.
And that'll be where we end the session.
Because the gambler
That's
said
the
tell
black
the
hole.
boy it wasn't his fault.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I was wondering who the boy was. Was it the boy? Oh my god.
And the plus side, I get a 5th level spell.
But Nint does sit there with a 3-inch hole in her chest, not moving.
But Artie's alive.
Artie is alive.
Nick is
And-
great.
And Chelsea, you can go ahead and wrap session there.
Yup.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
Eh.
thanks for watching this emotional roller coaster of a session, everybody. I think it's one of our best yet. So, yay!
Hard question mark.
Yeah, yep, huge question mark there. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fade out session, and guys, I won't be able to hear you, but I'll be back in a second for our little debrief because I think we need it.
Mason, I
Yes.
do have stuff to talk to you about then.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in